just gonna leave the interface like this, no wait screen, nothing. So we'll just chill here. I get the panel room. Everyone's just gonna come in now. Feel free to tweet out though that we're live right now as well. If you want to send out another reminder.
Yes.
I'll broadcast it through to my Discord. Oh, also, I don't know if you have like a, I don't know if you guys are on a laptop next to you or on your laptop right now, but if you bring up my Twitch channel, you can also watch the chat from there too. If you'd like.
Yes.
And we got our first person in here today. Dark Kitty, hooray! Welcome in. Violent Thirst, hello. Welcome in, everyone.
Hey.
Argenti's husband. Oh, here we go. We're starting off right off the bat.
Starting strong.
Love it.
Hey, chat. How are y'all? Welcome in. I know it's a very early stream today. Very early for my crowd, at least. Today, I have two special guests who are doing their autograph signings, and I'm just hosting for them. We have Adam and Courtney, who are the voice actors of Argenti and Huohuo. As you can see on my other screen here, Huohuo's just looking at her phone, but we don't have Argenti yet. We're going to try to get him. And Tail, yes, and Mr. Tail.
That's right.
Yeah, can't forget Mr. Tail. So I will be fielding or managing any questions. How's my PC is bad. I'll be managing any questions, but they are actively also selling their prints today. There's a link right there. There'll be an ongoing link as well. So if you want to click that, check them out. Buy some prints. They'll sign it right now. And you'll have a really cool whole print or cool Argenti print. Otherwise, let's just all hang out and have a chat. So if you have anything to ask, go for it. And if Adam and Courtney
And I just want to
interject, yeah, go for it. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I just want to say hi to David. I saw he said hi in the chat.
Hello to David specifically. No one else. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Okay.
And then to Fung 3D, I love that you love Huohua. I also love her.
There we go. Hi, everybody. Yes. Hey, Chesapeake, how are you? Sorry, I also have my breakfast lunch here at the same time. Just trying to eat it.
This is my first one of these, so please forgive me. I am going to be learning the ropes as we go. But hi, everybody.
Oh, first Streamily signing as well?
First streaming signing, first Twitch, like this at least.
That must be exciting then, at least, huh?
So yeah, so I'm brand new to this. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, don't worry, neither do I. They just asked me, hey, do you want to host this? I'm like, sure, why not? Oh, I hit a sub goal. Thanks, guys. What the heck was that for? Kaiseroy with what was that, a Prime Gaming sub? Thank you. Don't give me money, give them money. Buy print. I don't, well, that's a Prime Gaming sub. That's technically free, so. Yeah.
Well, if you buy a print today, you're actually supporting us and Rin, so
Yeah.
it's a win-win.
Yep. Instead of spending money on one thing, you can spend it and get maybe 3 things, perhaps, chat.
That's right.
It's a really good idea. Your liege greets you. Oh. Well done. I got E1 Huohuo early on 50/50. She's my fave and she got me back into the game. Oh.
Yay!
Nice.
Nice. I just did Argenti's quest and I was just left with more questions and answers.
So was Argenti.
Okay. Excellent. You're gonna buy a Huohuo print? Let's go! Get it right now.
Yay!
Yeah, baby.
All right. Okay, chat, I'll give you a deal. You guys actively buy 10 prints. I will also gift sub to the chat back. So we can have some fun here.
Ooh, I love a little,
Thank
little
you.
You
competition.
bought an Argenti. Okay. So, I feel like you guys can just sign your things right now if you want to pull them up one by one. And just call it out as you go.
Awesome.
Yeah. Adam, do you want to go first?
Sure, I will give it a whirl. I will give it a whirl. All right, let me find all of my stuff here. All right, so I believe first up is Kai with a beautiful print over here by Mimchkin, who is crazy talented. If you guys have not seen the artwork, it is
Oh,
majestic and beautiful.
wow.
And it captures Argenti just so perfectly. That was what I loved about it, is it's got this like noble, regal, courageous, valiant sort of look to it. So Kai, thank you for supporting all of us.
Hello, ghostly feline. I'm good. How are you doing? All right, Adam, I have my poll wish thing up on the screen if you want to see that.
All right, your whole what now?
Argenti, the gacha banner.
There, yes.
I have Woho. I don't have
All
him
his
though.
glory.
Right. He might come in this poll though. He might.
We're hoping.
We're hoping. So let's see if this can happen. Here.
May Adrilla bless you.
Yep. I'm good, Hazo. How you doing? Oh, he's okay. Something's here. It might be him. It might not be. We do not know. Let's see. Will it be Argenti or will it be Welts? Because I seem to be. Thank God! Yes. Oh, I don't have to worry about this anymore. Yes.
One, that's crazy.
Look at this. Look at this.
That's how it works, chat. This is how you get character. You bring voice actor on stream, you instant win.
The blessings live on. Yes, they have worked on Twitter, and they continue.
Cool. That's nice. Excellent. Easy cheat. All right, let's see here. Okay, that was all I got.
Congratulations.
Perfect. Thank you. That keeps my collection 100%. Excellent. All right, see, let's throw him in here. Where is he? Light cone time? No, I'm good. No light cone. I'm okay. Argenti can have this one. I hope it works for him. Bring VAs, get 5 stars. Got it. Yep. Tweet at them next time you do a poll. Just be like, yeah. And they'll be like, yeah. It should work. He's so insanely pretty. Where is he? Let's see. Oh, how about we go through Argenti's voice lines on stream chat? Adam, you don't have to say anything because we have him all right here. He'll speak him out loud.
There we go. Not gonna get in trouble today.
No trouble for you. How about this one?
My name is Argenti. I belong to the Knights of Beauty. May this rose convey my heartfelt salutations.
I have questions again.
Wow, thirst trap.
Let's see here. How about a greeting?
Should misfortune befall you, do not hesitate to call upon me. I will protect you.
Question, Adam. When you tested the role, did you know you were getting into this character, or was it just like a random name kind of situation?
You know, you get the sides and stuff, so you get a little bit of a character breakdown. But I knew nothing about Hoyoverse. I knew nothing about Star Rail, and it was one of those things that I didn't realize until I got it.
Right.
Exactly what that entailed.
Yeah.
But he was just such a cool character, and it was I think he and Tail went out in the same batch, and I was just like, man, these are two awesome characters. These are so much fun. I had so much fun doing the auditions. And I was just like, please, if there's something out in the universe, please let them come back home. Let me get these ones. And somehow, Adrilla shined her beauty down on me, and was able to do both of them, and it was super cool. So yeah, you get the idea of the characters, but you don't get the full picture.
Right.
You don't get the full picture until you actually start talking with the producers and directors. And yeah, that's when it really comes to life. And then when you see him on the screen for the first time,
right?
That's really a super special moment. And I think when I got to hear Courtney actually doing her lines when I was playing, when I was doing Tail, and I got to actually play off of Courtney, that's the best that you can ask for. That's the chef's kiss.
When you have someone just to bounce your lines off, that energy, that context, that emotion, and everything else. Yeah, when Courtney walked in here and I heard her voice, I was like, that range of, oh, wow. It's like, that's totally different from what I just heard here. Question for
Yeah.
Adam. Question for Adam. I got from Basket in the chat. The difference between Tail and Argenti is amazing. How do you nail such a range?
Smoke a lot of cigarettes, drink a lot of liquor before. No, it's I don't know. I've been playing around with different voices for a long time, and it's just one of those things where I think in my head I had a couple references for each of them, and one of the best references for Tail in particular is the director. One of the directors you've got two, possibly three different directors, but Kal-El and Phil. And Phil does this voice. I've worked with him a handful of times. That was a very, very close to Tail, and it was kind of just like this grouchy, grumpy old man voice that he does. And I was like, I want to channel that. And he was like, that's what we're looking for. That's what we want. So, so yeah, listen to the people around you and channel them.
So mimicking your friends.
Yes,
That's a great way to put it. Rin, can you ask Adam say Tail's alt line, please? We don't know the rules about like saying lines out loud. I know for some actors they can. We're not clear with Adam and Courtney today, so we're gonna avoid that. But I can just play it on stream through like the voice line. It's okay. Yeah, we just don't want to get in trouble here. Yeah. Same question to you then, Courtney. When you got casted as Ho-Ho, did you know about it? Did you know anything about Hoyoverse or Star Rail or Genshin even?
Yes, so I'm familiar with Hoyoverse. I don't have a lot of time to play games. I love playing games. I just don't have a lot of time, so I hadn't super like delved into it. But I know that when I got the breakdown for Huahua, Star Rail was already out and announced, and just from experience of getting breakdowns, I could kind of guess what game. I wasn't sure, but I could kind of guess, and I was like, okay, so this feels like a Hoyoverse thing. Just in my opinion, just the way it looks. But again, I had no idea. So with that in mind, like I kind of understood the universe that these characters live in and sort of like the vibe and the style of the game, which informed how I performed Huahua. And I know that with her, it was interesting because after I booked the role, the director was saying, Huahua, we don't want Huahua to be a total pushover all of the time, right? We don't want like her relationship with Tail to like be this abusive relationship. It's like the relationship is supposed to be clashing, but with sort of this underlying understanding of love eventually, right? So it was like balancing that line between, being this super scared girl, but also giving her moments of feistiness, like moments where she can fight back, where she can berate Tail, to sort of even that relationship.
Right. Yeah, I definitely got that vibe from Ho playing through her quest. So wonderful job between both of you, because they're both very fun characters to hear. This, like you said, the clashes between Ho and Mr. Tail just kind of going at it. But as we went on through the quest, I noticed Ho started like, no, I'm gonna put my foot down and tell Mr. Tail what I think, kind of thing. So
yeah, a little character growth.
Yeah. I think I just saw a question here. Didn't realize that Rin was trying to say you so love these. Oh my god, I didn't realize the Rin streaming this was the same Rin I used to watch all those lovely cosplays from. Yeah, I'm the same person.
You did cosplays?
I
Nice.
do lots of cosplays. I've been around the creator space for almost 10 years now, so I guess some people are finding me again in a different spotlight. What else do we got here?
When we question, because I don't know like the way that we do things, but it's taken me all of like 10 minutes to write my first signature. So I don't know if we show Kai.
show it up.
Thank you so much for your love and support and appreciation for the character and the game and all of us over here. Keep up the good work.
All right. Did you have one to sign today, Courtney?
Yes. So the first one I'm gonna sign today. Let's see. It doesn't, they didn't tell me who to make it out to.
Oh.
So yeah, I don't know who it's from, but they did order a holographic Huahua print, which is very exciting. This is actually holographic print that I've gotten done of any of my characters that I voiced. So it's very exciting. So I'm so sorry I don't know your name, but I am signing it right now.
Are you in the chat?
Yes, are you in the chat?
Annie,
this
buy that
person
one. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, Annie's asking which one. Like that
It's
one.
all Yeah, this one. So this person did ask me to write a favorite voice line or quote, and also to doodle a little bit more of tale in it. So that is what I'm going to do. Apologies in advance. I'm not a good drawer, so let's just see what happens.
Draw like how Woho would draw. Channel that.
But just
Just scribble
some
it in
panicked line.
there. Right. Let's see. Let's play her first greeting.
Come on, kid.
Hello, I'm Hua, the
So,
newly appointed
with,
judge of the Ten Lords Commission.
With the drawings, I've got a couple requests for
what
drawings
else
as
should I
well.
mention?
Please forgive me. I am not an artist.
Hello. Don't forget to introduce the most famous Heliobus of all.
Yes, Tail. This is Tail.
We were just playing the Woho and Mr. Tails voice line just now. I forgot he has that kind of that effect on his voice because he's technically more like a spirit that follows around.
Yeah.
Mm.
A heliobus, if you will.
Yes, that's right. A heliobus. They did have a name for it. I'm just crashing to
They
support
sure did.
my castmate Courtney. Courtney, you have I believe, a friend in the chat right now.
Oh, who is it?
Jeff B.
Oh, it's Jeff! Yay! Hi, Jeff! Thank you for joining us today.
Sorry, let me catch up on these questions here. Not being an artist makes the drawings even better. Smile. Let's see what else we got. Sorry, chat. Just working on some limited window space here. It's really fun how Ho-Ho is mostly scared all the time. Then Mr. Tail comes out and soon Ho-Ho gets pissed. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Oh, here's one from Chixie Cat. So we'll start with Adam for this one. How did you both get into voiceover and voice acting, or acting in general?
I kind of got suckered into acting.
Oh, really?
Way back when I was I was in college, and there was a classmate of mine who was like, "Hey, we're getting ready to move to Las Vegas, her and her husband." And so she was like, "He needs someone to replace him at his work, and I feel like you'd be perfect for it." And I was like, "Okay, what does he do?" And she wouldn't tell me. She's like, "It's a surprise." And so she tells me where to show up, and it's tryouts for a Wild West stunt show down in Tucson, Arizona. And that was actually my first foray into the world of acting. I'd always loved it. I'd always wanted to do it, but it was just not something that I saw as like an actual viable career path for me. And then I tried out for that, and I fell in love with the performance, and that led into film. And then when I was doing film, it was going okay. It was going okay until the pandemic. That kind of really hurt everybody, and particularly the film industry. And come the pandemic, I'd gotten into voiceover, and it started really taking off. And then I realized, I was like, well, I love this community. The voice acting community is like, it's the best people out there. They're absolutely wonderful. And I was like, man, I get to do all of my favorite parts of the film
One
work
solid
from,
stride at a time.
at this point, the
Fear
comfort
not
of
the
my own
peril of
home.
descent.
Yeah.
And like, you can't beat that. And you have a lot more range. That was going back to that like Tail versus Argenti. That's one of my favorite things is when you're in the booth, it's just your voice, and there's so many fewer constraints on what you can do and who you can be. And that's what I love, is there's so much freedom to get to step into these shoes that you'd never really be able to step into in front of a camera. So I've just fallen in love with it. This is I am very fortunate to be in this field, and I feel like everyone I've talked to in the field kind of feels the same way. They're just it's a good place to be.
I forgot my question to you, the follow-up for that. I think it'll come back to me in a second here. Wait, yeah. Right. Well, before that, Courtney, how about you? How did you get into voice acting and voiceover?
Um, so I grew up, I was raised by, your classic single immigrant Chinese mother. And so my whole life, I believed I needed to be a doctor. So, growing up, what do you want to be when you grow up? Sure.
Yeah.
I went to school. I was pre-med. I majored in neuroscience and psychology, fully dead set on taking on a medical profession. And then two things happened my senior year of college. One thing that happened was at the time I was competing in hip hop dance, and I severely hurt my back before competition and became partially paralyzed for a little bit. And so that happened. And then the second thing that happened is I had joined an internship at a rat lab at my university under one of our leading research professors. And I learned very quickly that I hated research, especially research that involved animals. I'm a very big animal lover myself. And, I was like, okay, so, dance is out the window. I don't want to work in medicine. What am I going to do?
Wow.
And, I was in LA at the time. I was like, why don't I just take an acting class? Because I needed a creative outlet. I'd always had creative outlets my whole life. And I was like, oh, just take an acting class. And then I just sort of never stopped. And then grad school did happen eventually, but for acting and not medicine. I ended up going to UCLA for their professional program for acting for the camera. And I just sort of fell into voiceover. I was pursuing on camera. Similar to what Adam said, voiceover is very freeing because you can literally be anything. Like, you can be like a little worm that lives under a rock, and then you could be like a giant space goat, and then the next day you're like a platypus with back problems. Like you can literally be anything. And on camera, being a biracial person, I found that casting often had a hard time placing me. They'd always want to cast me as Latina, and I'm not Latina.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I still do on camera. I love it. But voiceover is just special because I feel like you're not limited by anything, right? You can literally be anything. And every day is different. And I find that so exciting. I interned and did a few office jobs for a few summers, did not like office life. Like, this is honestly a dream come true to be able to do this for a living.
Wow, you've really been all over the place, from doctor to dancer to like a field researcher to actor to
That is a journey.
Yeah, that is wow. Oh my gosh. So
constant journey finding yourself in new mediums.
Yeah, so chat, remember that you're not stuck in anything if you don't like what you do, right? That just goes to prove, like, yeah, you could totally do something else whenever you want. Maybe you want to become a doctor, so who knows?
Yeah. Again, this person is unnamed, but I just wanted to show the print that I signed for them with the Hua quote I picked. I practice my bravery by watching horror comedies.
Oh, she would love Lethal Company then, actually. Oh.
Yes, and this is my little tail. Adam, this is you.
I love it.
That's
I
really
love
good.
it. That's perfect.
That's so cute, actually. Yeah. Awesome. From Jeff, and I've been in classes with Courtney, so I've seen her literally become anything. There you go.
There you go.
Yep.
Very
That
free.
is too cool.
All right.
Actors with multiple personalities over here.
Adam, do you have a second print to pull up if you'd like, or your third or fourth? I'm not sure which one you're on right now.
Sure do. Yeah, I figure I'll just so I'm not like having to double do stuff. So I've got my second one here. This is from Stricken Zero, who I've got to say, Stricken, you are just one of the nicest people. You deserve all the happiness in the world, and I feel like that is why people are nice to you all the time. Because you are just awesome, and thank you for your support. And I hope you like the picture. There's another one from Memechkin. So thank you so much.
Look at that, chat. That could be you crying and sobbing like Argenti's husband right now in chat if you buy a print from either Adam or Courtney. Do I know you from Argenti mains? Not me, unless you're talking to someone in chat. Maybe. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Happy holidays. Oh, chat's just they're
Oh
vibing
yeah.
right now.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays. I
Yeah.
can't believe we're like what 3 days out
3
from
days
Christmas?
away. I know, right?
Holy cow.
It is.
Maybe it's because I'm in LA, but it doesn't feel like it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm up in Vancouver, BC, so it's just like cold and wet right now. Right along the coast.
Yeah, we've actually got a rainy day down here in Phoenix, Arizona. We've been waiting for it because our summer was like 3 months of 118 degrees.
Ugh.
So we've been waiting all year for a little bit of rain, and it finally came today. So I guess Merry Christmas indeed.
Merry Christmas, indeed. Oh, question to Courtney. Ho is a bit of a crybaby and scaredy fox. Did you have to practice the scarediness? I don't know if this was answered. They said.
I don't think it was answered. So I did not have to practice at all. Ho was not a reach for me. I feel like I'm a little bit of a scaredy cat. I like horror, but in controlled settings, you know, like if I go to a haunted house on Halloween, I know they're all actors, so it's like fun and thrilling. But you know, if something like paranormal were to happen to me in real life, I think I would be beyond freaked out and not thrilled. So definitely not a reach. And I think finding the intricacies in her scaredness was really fun, you know, like from the little moments of like, you know, when she's a little bit scared versus when she's really scared, you know, how much should her voice tremble in this moment? That was sort of the fun for me in finding like what version of scared is she for the different parts.
Speaking of comedy horrors, by the way, Courtney, you mentioned earlier, just off stream, you play games, or at the beginning, you play video games too, right? Just don't have time for it?
Yes, when I have time. I love games. My favorite game that I'm playing right now is Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, okay. So big open adventure type games.
Nice.
Do you happen to have a PC by chance?
I don't. I want one though.
All right, because we should really get you to play this one game going around right now called Lethal Company. I don't know if you heard of that one.
No,
It's like
tell me.
It's like a space co-op game where you're a group, you go around different planets and collect like junk from the place to make money and make quota. Except in each of those planets, there's some scary little guys running around that might come jump out and kill you, right? And you gotta work as a team to go through that.
I've heard of this.
Yeah.
I've heard of this game. Okay, yes, I have actually. One of my students, I think, showed me this game, and it looked terrifying.
It's more funny than it is terrifying, but it can like give you a little bit of a like kind of like a spook kind of thing. But it's
A little
great.
jump scare.
Yeah, just a little scare. I was playing with Molly, who voices Azila, and Sam, who voices Topaz, just a couple days ago, and they were quite new to the game.
Nice.
And they're the biggest. They're. I don't want to. I'm not saying any mean things about them. They're very fun. I love them, but they were very scared of everything that was happening. It was very entertaining to watch. Just literally screaming at even just like the slightest movements. It was awesome. So highly recommend if you ever get into it. Same to Adam too. I think it'd be really fun.
Lethal Company. All
Lethal
right.
Company. Yes. Playing Lethal alone is scary. Playing with friends is hilarious. Yes. All right.
Well, a quick question with.
Oh.
I was gonna say quick question. So we have reached. Not all of the prints were delivered successfully. So we have 2 individuals coming up. We've got Alana and Sam Yu. We've got the original, I guess like the official Argenti art that was in the store. That did not make it here successfully to the signing, but we've got a couple of options. If you would like one of these other prints that I do have, I can sign that for you live, and we can do it that way. Or if you would prefer, we can also do one of those original official art pieces, and I can sign it later on, take a nice little video, and send it to you. So if you are in chat, Alana, do you have a preference? Would you like something signed on stream, or would you like to save that other print for off stream?
If Alana is here, I'm not sure. Just scrolling through the chat right now. Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone's here. Someone said their partner got them an Argenti print. It should be for autumn? You have one for autumn?
I think I have that one coming up, but let me double check.
Okay. How about
Yeah, I have that one coming up.
Okay. Courtney, do you have any more prints to go as well?
Yes. So the next one I have on my list is actually for Justin, who did not order a Ho-Ho print, but he ordered a Ren print.
Oh.
A Ren Bright print. So, so for those of you who don't know, I voice Ren Bright in Trails into Reverie. So the newer ones, not the older Trails games, but in the two most recent ones, Ren Bright. And so Justin asked me to write a favorite voiced Ren line and to sign my name and use a color that pops the most and looks good. I will try my best. I have these 4 colors that I'm working with: a pink, a purple, a gold, and a silver. So I'll see which one pops the most for you, Justin.
There's someone outside my... I'll be right back. Can you two just watch the stream for a second for me? I'll be right back. What is
Yeah.
going on?
We'll keep an eye on things here.
Let's see, I have the thing open. So someone asked another question. Let me scroll back up. What did Adam think of the rose they cultivated for Argenti? What did you think, Adam?
That was just the craziest thing. I hopped on and I saw this, this post, and it was just like this beautiful outdoor setup that was just covered in roses, flowing off of all these like beautiful marble structures, and I was like, God, that's really beautiful. And then I saw Argenti, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And so apparently they cultivated this whole new strain of roses specifically for Argenti, and they're like commercially available roses. I mean, go marketing team. That is like the coolest. I think that's the coolest marketing that I've ever seen.
Often, huh?
And the roses are beautiful. I don't know if all of you guys have seen them, but they're actually really, really pretty. I'm gonna see if I can get my hands on some. But I just thought it was so cool. It's nice to see when a company puts that much investment in their characters and in what they're doing and into the community. So yeah, it's really, really cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, I really love the artwork on it.
You don't have to behave, chat. Well, I mean, you do to an extent, right? But don't worry about me. I'm just here. I'm here to keep things under control. Yeah, just feel free to read the chat if you guys want to. Let's see.
I'm terrible at multitasking, so please forgive me. I'm gonna get like
that's my job. I'll take care of it.
Line.
I'm gonna put Argenti and Ho-Ho in a team right now. We're gonna go farming a little bit, but I'll bring my super powered Kafka along with Lotcha to come go beat things up.
So someone asked us,
Does that hurt?
there are characters you particularly relate to or admire.
Repay.
Just in time.
I guess.
Say that one.
If there are what now?
Say that one again. Yeah.
Characters that you relate to or admire.
Ooh, from Star Rail or just anything?
From anything.
Oh, okay.
Time to
And I
move.
admire. I mean, that question is probably directed at you two, but I'll try to think of an answer for myself.
Time to say bye.
I mean, I don't know if this is specifically for like characters that we voiced. For me, I think that there is something. I think every character that you voice, unless you're voicing a really bad guy, but usually, even then, it's like you try to find those bits that you can connect to or to aspire to. That's, I think, one of the best things about acting is you can kind of pull those things out of yourself, and you can make those connections with your characters, because I think you kind of have to really bring them to life.
Receive divinity.
I think Argenti is such an easy example for me of a
Stand
character
still.
that like I admire because he's so idealistic and he is just this eternal optimist.
Time to say
and
bye.
Just hopeful, you know, filled with hope. He's this bright, shining beacon of light, looking for the good and beauty in everything around him. And I think that's such a cool thing to aspire to be able to do that even in dark times and hard times, to be able to look for that and to actually find it like he does somehow. It's a really cool thing to strive for. And so I feel like for me, there have been just about
The
every
human
character I've ever
body is
played, even Mr.
beautiful
Tail.
in its
I think even
fragility.
Mr. Tail,
Loaded again.
he's grumbly and he's grouchy, but I
bad.
think at the core, he has got this deep, very, very, very deep, deeply seated love for Huohua and this desire to protect her and to keep her safe and to kind of nourish her the way that he feels like she needs to be nourished in order to become and like blossom into this person he knows that she can be. And I think that even though it's not maybe the approach that I would go with myself, that's something that I respect tremendously, is, you know, being able to have that love for somebody and to want the best for them to the point where he straight up does some stuff that does some
Just in
stuff for
time.
her that was really impressive, really
Time to
sweet,
say bye.
despite him not being
Boom.
a very sweet character. So yeah, so I think there's something in all the
Dead
characters
return!
we really aspire to and that we admire.
Quick message for you,
Stand
Adam and
still.
Kat. It's from Ken RC3.
So
Just
devilish.
wanted to stop by and show some love
crush
to
them all.
you guys and Adam. He's come a long way. I think he's treating Patrick and Ian well.
Ken, oh my God, this guy, Ken and I did a
Receive divinity.
oh my God, must have been like 20 years ago. Did a leadership camp
Deity is
together.
eternal.
And he is just one of the coolest dudes. He was my best friend out there. One of the nicest guys you will ever meet. He's got a beautiful family now, and he worked in entertainment for a while, and he had the cool job of getting to interact
Time to say
with
bye.
some of just like the
Boom.
the A-listers, the actors that I looked up to and the actors that I admired growing up. And two of my absolute
Stand
top
still.
are Sir Ian McKellen and Sir Patrick Stewart. I love them both. I'm not like a starstruck type of person, but I feel like if I ever saw them in person, that
Time to say
would be
bye.
my moment where I was just like, I don't even know what to do right now. And out of the blue, he went and got them to both sign an autographed picture to me with a really sweet little message from both of them. And I opened up a package from Ken one day, and it's that picture. And so he's just, like I said, one of the nicest people, one of the coolest dudes you will ever meet. Ken, thank you so much for coming to support. Love you, brother.
Deity is
So
eternal.
nice. Man. Yeah. Just before, I'm
Time
going to
to
try and
say
bounce back
bye.
between both of you here.
Boom.
I think someone bought a print for you, Courtney, but they can't find their link right now.
I don't have it on my end.
The dead
I
return!
did repost Streamily in the chat.
Stand
I'll
still.
bring it up. Also, you're cutting in and out a little bit again, Courtney.
Rigid and fleeting.
Chat, buy some prints. Click the link. Click and buy. Spend your money this Christmas. Scuff. No, yeah,
Yeah, I
Scuff's
don't know
not-
what's.
Time to say bye.
I'm on Ethernet right now, so I don't know why it's being
Yeah, it's just kind of going like,
grinchy today.
in and out a little bit. We can hear you, but it feels like a little bit
So
extra.
devilish.
We'll work with it.
I'll crush
Buy
them
yourself a
all.
gift. Yes.
Deity is eternal.
Do it. All right, Chad. Just feel free to ask the same question if I didn't get to you. I have a very tiny chat window to work with today. So, if I didn't get to it, feel free to bring it up again. Just treat this like an anime convention panel. That's literally what we're doing. Right.
Yes. And just really quickly for Justin, the Ren quote I picked was, "Since fate has brought us together, what say we make the most of it?"
Enjoy your print. Will there be more streams of the VAs? If they ask me to, yeah, sure. I'm always down to meet the voice actors because I'd love to get into it myself, but I already have a full-time job and I'm a full-time streamer on top of that. And so trying to find time in between things I need to keep my finances going is a little bit tough, but
Why not just run 3 full-time jobs?
yeah, let's just run 3 of them. Let's do it. It's a great idea. I would think like probably even as a voice actor, you might have to work a little bit before you can find that fine line of, consistent work coming in and just being able to support everything else around you. Sorry, that's my own question.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Moving, like, sort of jumping into full time is like very terrifying because, like any, job in
Time to
the
say
arts,
bye.
there's no guarantee of work. And so I actually teach a whole course about mindset specifically for actors and voice actors. And it's just it's really about sort of finding the joy
Time to say
in the
bye.
small things, like
Boom.
maybe you don't get a job, but you create a new fan with that director, or you take a cool class and you meet some cool people. Some people like to keep side jobs going. So like for me, I still teach dance on the side just because I love it. And that sort of keeps me going. And then like things are always in flux, right? You're gonna have a lot of bookings, you're gonna have none. You're gonna have a lot, and you're gonna have none. And so being able to do tasks like budgeting, and finding ways to work on your business that are within your control, because booking a job isn't in your control, right? But what is in your control? Your marketing, your pitching, your materials, all these things, and sort of finding your groove within all of that.
Courtney, did you ever hear that interview with Bryan Cranston about that same mindset, like the actor's mindset that kind of helped him turn over a new leaf when he was struggling? Did you ever see that?
No, I'd love to hear what he said, if you remember.
Man, it was that was one of the turning points for me as an actor, because I think it is, and it's with acting, the arts, pretty much any career that is not I guess no career is really a guarantee. So it's just a helpful mindset for life. But he basically said, your job as an actor, everyone thinks, when you walk into the room, your job is to get that booking and to get that role and to get that paycheck and all that stuff. And he said that when he started really thinking about it, the thing that he learned was that the job is not to get the job. It's not to book, it's not to book the role. It's not to get the paycheck. Your job as an actor is to go in there and present the most unique version of this character that you are portraying through your own lens. And your job is just to do that. Just do that well. And if you can focus on doing that, you can walk out of the room without feeling like, you've lost anything, because at the end of the day, you're never losing anything. The only outcome is that, hey, you can get something that you didn't have before. So there are only positives that can come out of any experience like that. And it's such a good mindset. And I feel like exactly kind of what you were talking about is just going in with the right mindset.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like there's no such thing as failing, There's just, if you think if you don't book a job, you failed, or that you're bad, you'll quit before you can even ever get started in a career like this. Everything's a learning opportunity. And you put in your best work, and I feel like the universe will always follow.
Yeah.
We
Find
have
the
a-
silver lining.
We have a similar question like that in chat. A couple people were mentioning that they don't like how they sound, but they want to do something like this. Do you have any advice to that?
Nobody likes how they sound. That's it.
There you go.
I'm annoyed by the voicemails I leave my friends and family, like, oh my God, I sound like that? That's terrible. Oh my gosh. And I get self-conscious of my slight Valley Girl accent. I'm like, I didn't even grow up with that. Why do I sound like this? I hate it. But it's not necessarily worrying about how you sound. The work is the acting. You know, the work is finding different parts of yourself to put into this character, how you relate to them, and using parts of yourself for that don't have anything to do with your voice. You know, you use your own past. You know, if you're playing a character that's angry all the time, what makes you angry? You know, those are the parts of yourself that you're using, not really your voice.
Yeah, don't ever be discouraged by something like that, because that's something that whether it's voiceover, whether it's film, it's kind of like watching yourself on the old family recordings, and you're like, oh my God, is that me?
Man, yeah.
Everybody goes through that, and if they don't, then that's kind of a red flag right there.
Yeah, that's sociopath almost like level kind of red
yeah.
flag you don't want to be around.
100%. So the reality is that it is, such a small fraction is about your voice, and such a huge percentage is about what you're putting into it, and the the character that you're creating and acting behind it. So don't ever be self-conscious about what you sound like. You don't have to be. There's work for every voice out there. What's his name? Who played the parrot in Aladdin? Gilbert Gottfried. That man had a very successful career.
Yeah, true.
I am sure he had some thoughts about his voice.
Yeah.
So the reality is there's work for everybody, and it's just what you're putting into it.
I think that's a great way to put it. Yeah, from you both. Very good. Yeah, not liking your own voice. Like for me, as a YouTuber and a streamer, I have to go back and listen to myself just talk if I want to like present a video or something like that. I remember early on, I was just like, this is awful. I hate it. There's no passion in it. There's stuttering, there's ums and ahs and weird laughs and squeaks and things like that, right? But over time, you kind of just get used to it, and then you get more comfortable playing into this kind of, or for me, I got comfortable playing into this character I've created for what I wanted my following to kind of look at. So it's just sort of like you just jump into it and you just see where it takes you from there. So just do it.
Speaking of where things are taking us, I've got another print here.
Mm-hmm.
This one is for Audrey, and we have got, this one is one of the prints by Asa Ifrit, and this I'll show it to the camera. I feel like people can understand. Yeah.
Wow.
People can understand why that one was popular.
Okay. Wow.
But Audrey, thank you so much. I did my best at drawing a kissy face. I make no promises, but that's what it is, if you're wondering. So there we go. Thank you so much, Audrey.
You wanted that one, but your mom would kill you? No. She'd understand. That's funny. Oh yeah. Yeah, Ho-Ho's animation, she gets hit by her own airplane. It's pretty funny. Her little paper airplane. She also just like picked up by Mr. Tail and like shaking a lot for some reason. I don't know what she's doing right now.
I did notice that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here you go. Question for Adam. How's the experience for voicing in Cookie Run Kingdom? You know it's not a Star Wars. That's fine. You can ask it whatever you want.
Yeah. And Capsaicin Cookie, the hardest part about that role was everyone having to spell it. That was the bane of everyone's existence.
Yes, I'm also in Cookie Run Kingdom. Adam, I didn't know you were in Cookie Run Kingdom.
No kidding. Which cookie are you?
I am Squid Cookie.
Yo.
Nice. Cookies unite, baby.
Very Hua coded. Do you see Squid Ink is crying?
Yeah. I can see
Yeah,
their colors are
very
the same too, just about.
They
Wow.
go together. Yeah, they go together.
Squid is
That's
Courtney,
super fun.
huh? Lamau, what? These guys can't believe it right now.
But yeah, it was a great experience, and the director, Amber Lee Connors, was I had worked with her in audiobook stuff, but I actually knew of her previously because I don't know if anyone's heard of a little show called Dragon Ball Z Abridged. One of my absolute favorite things of all time. And Amber Lee Connors, super talented voice actress, and she is now expanding her horizons in the directing world. and she's doing a great job at it. I mean, Cookie Run's absolutely taken off, and she's a joy to work with. So anyone who gets the opportunity, it's a lot of fun. Especially with
Amber's the director.
Cookie that I got to be was just kind of screaming his head off all the time. He's a very fun character. So I had a blast.
Amber's directing now? I had no idea. I haven't really kept up with Amber at all. Really? That's actually really fitting of the character they got for Genshin then, actually. Huh. Interesting. I wonder. Okay. How long will this stream be? As long as Adam and Courtney want to go, I'm just here to provide them the space right now. I'm just chilling, man. That's okay. I'm just taking it easy. But buy Prince, chat. I'm not even asking anymore. I'm demanding now. You click that link. You buy something now. No, I'm kidding. Or am I? You decide how this must be. Adam, what's the thing you like the most and the least about Genty? Is that what that says? Argenti. Okay.
About Argenti.
Yeah. All right. I was confused for a second.
I think I touched on this earlier. I love his mindset, his outlook of just, this undying positivity and this like relentless pursuit of finding all of the things in life worth living. It's such a great quality about him, and I love that it kind of expands into this kind of weird little gray area where he somehow manages to accomplish things that maybe shouldn't be possible. And it's just because he believes it that somehow he miraculously survives from day to day. I love that outlook for him.
I shall uphold the principles of knighthood to champion beauty and courage.
Yeah, let me think about the other side of that. I don't know. The only downside I think with Argenti is that I think he's so consumed by this pursuit of Idrilla, and the beauty. He is so consumed that I feel like he thinks he's fighting almost like this uphill battle, and I think, I don't know, it's a tough mindset to get into. I think he's a little maybe too hyper focused on that like end goal, that he's not really given himself time to really appreciate all the beautiful things that he's finding along the way. And he's making all these friends, and I was really hoping that at the end of it he'd like, park it on the Astral Express or something like that, and just kind of be like, hey guys, I'm here. But he's got his adventuring, and I hope that that's a journey that'll someday give him peace, that he'll find what he's looking for. But I think that's the only downside with him, is I think he's just he's chasing this dream instead of just doing what he tells everybody else to do and just enjoy the moment.
You're going to jump over to Courtney now because I see a question. I've seen it 3 times from them now, so I'm sorry. I'm going to go to this. Courtney, from a dancer, what's one of your favorite aspects of dance or your favorite genre?
My favorite genre is hip hop. I was a hip hop dancer for a very long time, baggy clothes and everything. But what I really like about dance is just really being in your body, and connecting it to music. I actually find voiceover very similar, because I find voiceover to be quite musical, especially with characters and figuring out sort of cadence of their voice. And so I related to it that way. And then also being in your body, you'd be surprised how physical voiceover can be. Like when I'm in front of the mic, I'm like, my arms are waving. I'm like, moving around without making too much noise, of course, but it's a very full-bodied experience. And I feel like I brought a lot of that over from my dance background. I just can't compete anymore because I have a bad back.
Yes.
Yeah, it is funny watching like voice actors in the booths, because we all look like crazy people where we're just kind of like, you just see someone standing by themselves just flailing around, but yeah, that's where it all comes from. You got to get into it.
Yeah, just whole body acting. Just lean into the character that you want to become, for sure. You got an ad break right in the middle of the answer. I'm sorry.
Well, to fill the ad break,
Yeah.
we've got one more print for Star. Star, you had some really nice words to write in that little message. Argenti mains unite. If and when I ever get the time to really play this, I will absolutely be Argenti maining with you. But in the meantime, thank you for all those kind words. I really appreciate you. And here is that beautiful picture. So thank you for your support.
The way that ink highlights on that print actually looks really good. It's a nice like color contrast, just from what I can tell. So,
I hope it looks that good in like normal lighting.
mm,
Have to send me links to those markers, Adam.
yeah,
Yeah.
they look good. I'm
Yeah.
curious too now. Here's an interesting question. Basket asks, I don't know if this is allowed to be asked, but it's okay. How do VAs feel about AI? I keep hearing about how VA getting their voice replicated by some bad people. You have any opinions on it?
Yes, lots.
Lot of opinions.
Yeah.
I mean, without getting, making this whole discussion about AI,
Mhm.
voice actors, our voice is literally how we pay our rent. It's how we feed our children. It's how all of our voice is the only thing we have. And when we find our voices, like I know specifically on one of those AI sites, like Huohua's voice is on there. It jeopardizes my relationship and all of our Hoyoverse actors' relationship with Hoyo because they're very strict on what their characters are allowed to say and not. Hoyoverse characters can only say things that are canon to the game. So when people go on those sites and, what if they used Huohua's voice to say a leak? What if they used Huohua's voice to criticize the company? They're going to come after me. They're going to say, and then I have to all of a sudden prove my innocence, but will I even get the chance to do that? And that's really with a lot of voice actors and a lot of different companies. And so when you take that away from us, it's really, I'm like, it makes it hard to ensure that we can work in the future. It takes something away from us, and maybe we can be working now, but maybe in 5 years we won't be. So it's really better to stay away from those sites, especially if you like our work, because you won't see any of our work anymore if those sites continue to be in use.
Don't do it, chat. Stay away from the AI sites. Don't even send them to me either, because I get them sent all the time, just like these memes. I'm just like, sorry, I can't support this. Put it away.
Yeah, and there are so many people out there who do great voice impressions. You can ask them to do things for you. There are a lot of voice actors out there who are newer to the business and they're willing to do things for free or for very low rates. Like there's lots of ways, like if you want to get your project made for something or make a fan project, by all means, make your fan project. Be creative, but do so in a way that's like morally and ethically correct.
Yeah. So, yeah, Chad, the best thing you can do is to literally just stay away from it. Like trying to get into discussion with people about it that actively use it all the time is probably going to end not well for you. It's just going to be a big waste of time because they're already kind of chosen the path they want to go. So there's lots you can do, like buying prints right now. I'm kidding, but also not really kidding, right? But if you do like the work of your actors, yeah, just support them through whatever channels they have, such as this, buying the games that they like, leaving reviews where you can on those, talking about them in in a positive way, obviously, on the internet. But yeah, like regulation on AI is gonna happen at some point. Like I'm not against AI, but for like voice acting and things, I'd rather not that. There's also like the kind of soul of a voice that gets lost.
Yeah.
When it comes from an AI.
Yeah.
And just,
that's
yeah. Go ahead,
I
Adam.
think kind of like Courtney said, to steer away from the conversation going like down a big old rabbit hole because voice actors and AI is a big topic right now.
Yeah.
And I think for me, like I'm not against, kind of like you said, Rin, I'm not against AI, but I think that we need to have the precautions so that the people are protected because right now it's the actors, the artists, all of these people who are kind of the creators of this stuff, who are not protected. And I think that we need to make sure that those people are safe, that their work is safe, that their jobs are safe. Because first of all, you're never going to get a machine to replicate what a person can do. The quality it's never going to be the same. The heart, the soul is never going to be there. But in order for those people to continue, like Courtney was saying, putting the food on the table and putting a roof over their heads and, feeding their families and their kids, they need to have those protections in place so that they can continue to do that work, to do that great work. And right now it's a scary kind of gray area, because we've got some parties that are really pushing and fighting to have those protections in place, and other parties that are trying to find ways around that, or using language that they know is a little bit of a slippery slope so that they can kind of take advantage.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, God knows we've had these negotiations going on for how long? And
Months.
yeah. And so there's a long ways to go. So it really helps to have kind of the community behind it, and kind of putting in their support where they can while all of these talks are being figured out. Because I think the more people hear that it's an issue, the better chance we have at making sure that the result is fair for all the people who are being affected. And I think that's what we want, is we want people safe. We want people safe, their work safe, and their job safe.
Yeah. We all just want to live, chat. Some nice financial security and just some fun along the way. Also, real quick, Adam, Star Ones is asking if you could hold up their print again if you saw it, because they went through an ad break and missed it by chance.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Here, 1 second. 1 second for you, Star.
There you go. Star, do you see it? I see it right there. It says
The
2-star.
the shiny markers and everything. But yes, Star, thank you so much. I'm sorry you had the ad break, but Argenti mains unite.
Yippee, they said.
I just wanted to touch on one more thing because I saw it in the chat earlier.
Sure.
Voice acting can definitely be a side job. I know a lot of voice actors who just do voice acting on the side. Being said, I don't want you to think of it as a side job that's like an easy, quick fix money thing, which a lot of people do. I'm not saying you do, but just generally a lot of people do. It's still going to take work. But your business is only what you want it to be. So if you want it to be a side hustle, by all means, it could be a side hustle. If you want it to be full-time, you can make it full-time. It all just depends on where you want to take your business, because you are the CEO of your business and you get to make all the decisions. So you can definitely do it just on the side if that's what you're interested in.
I should start then. I need to do it now. Right now. I really should. Everyone's been poking at me to like finally jump into it. I guess my problem is just like, where do I start? How do I get into it, first of all? Right. I'll have to figure that out too.
Yes. Well, let me do a shameless self-plug then.
Yeah, go for it.
So my partner, Jennifer Sunbell, and you guys might know her. She's been in a ton of things like Need for Speed, and she was in Suzume, and she's a phenomenal actor. We started a school called the School of Voiceover, and it's for people who are looking to get into voice acting. And if you want to know more about that, you can follow me on my Instagram page, because it has all of the School of Voiceover links. And we are also on Instagram at the School of Voiceover, where we post tips every day, not every day, as often as we can, about voice acting. And then we're always running like cool discounts on the course, and we do like open discussions on voiceover. So if you guys are interested in VO and sort of like where the heck do I start, more than happy to offer some guidance on that.
What's the website again?
So on Instagram, it's at the School of Voiceover.
Instagram.com at the School of Voiceover. I'll throw that into the chat right now. Also, for Adam again, someone just popped in from Audrey. They're asking if you could hold their print up because they just got here. Let's see. I think
that's perfect, because I got Audrey right here.
That
that sizzling hot genty right there.
I'm gonna need a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was saying I tried to draw the kissy face. I hope you like it.
Oh, Trixie's has your Instagram bookmarked actually. Courtney.
Awesome.
Yeah. Actually, can you bring up your prints too? Let's promote some of Huohuo stuff that we got here today. Chat.
Oh yeah. So I have these holographic Huahua prints. You can see so shiny, so rainbow. And then for those of you who don't know, I also voice Ren Bright in the most recent 2 Trails games. I also voice Draculaura on Monster High on Nickelodeon. We just had the season 1 finale. It's really good. For those of you who haven't seen it, I have another Huahua print here with an intense tail coming down.
Whoa.
I voice Squid Ink Cookie Run Kingdom. Very Huahua coded, very similar voice print, just slightly different attitude. I voice Riri in Romantic Killer on Netflix. It's very wholesome, cute, like dating anime. And then if you like something a little more violent, I voice Neon Violet in the speedrunning game Neon White opposite Steve Bloom. And she is just an agent of chaos. Look at that knife, guys. Don't mess with her. It's behind her back. You can't trust her.
That is a lot of different characters from each other. Wow.
And then
It's like the last one is that's a great jump.
Yeah.
These up on my Streamily site. They're not on there now, but I also have Riri stickers, and I just ordered a ton of Draculaura Funko Pops. So for any Funko Pop collectors, those are going to be going up on my Streamily site tomorrow. They just hadn't arrived yet. They didn't arrive in time for the stream, but they'll arrive tonight and they'll be on the Streamily tomorrow.
You hear that, cat girl? Draculaura Funko Pops tomorrow. Streamily site. You should get them. What do we got here? Shout out to Courtney, but love your voice for Renee Bright, voice in Trails into Reverie.
Thank you. Yeah. Yes, that is this character.
Oh, okay.
Ren. Thank you.
Okay.
Nice.
I never played that one yet. Let's see. What is going on?
I've got another another print here, and this one is to Sarah. With this picture, I convey my most heartfelt salutations. So thank you so much for giving me a chance to hold up another one of these for the camera.
I feel like we gotta balance this out a little bit.
Oh man. Just don't mind me over here. But thank you so much, Sarah. I'm glad you like the character so much.
Chat seems to enjoy it too right now. Censored too hot for Twitch. No, we just need some Huohuo dust to pop in just to kind of balance it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Just the nice family-friendly
PG.
vibes. Yeah, just sort of like how you like kind of pour hot and cold water into like the bath or something like that, and just kind of keep it like a nice level.
What sort of sadistic torture?
What else can we? Anything else, chat? What's on your mind? Sorry, like again, I have a very, very tiny window for all the space to run this particular setup of the stream. So I might miss a whole bunch of stuff. So feel free. Or Courtney, if you see something, Adam, if you see something you want to address right away, go for it.
I'm trying every once in a while. I get a chance to like glimpse over there, and then I just completely forget where I am.
If you need to take like a quick break to stretch too or anything like that, we just hit the 1 hour mark. I'm more than happy to keep going if you'd like, though.
Yeah, if you're good, I'm probably gonna get cranking on some of these on some of the signings.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes,
Holler for any questions.
I'm open for questions. I don't have any more prints to sign, so.
You hear that, chat? Courtney ran out of prints to sign, which means buy more now.
Also, that being said, I got a whole bunch of messages that were asking when Courtney and I can joint sign prints. So, Courtney, someday you and I are going to set that up.
Yes.
Because that would be super cool.
Absolutely.
as long as you are comfortable drawing all of the tails for me, because yours is way better than anything I'll draw.
My little stick figure.
That's so good. Like, okay, I'm gonna go buy one right now, Courtney. Where is it? I want one of these. I just want to kill my PC by opening Chrome on here. I'm gonna open it up on my phone.
It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah. There's way too much going on my PC. Someone asked, does Adam play video games?
Back in my day, yeah, I moved down to Phoenix 2 years ago to start a little family. My wife and I now have 2 beautiful baby girls. All of my video gaming is not an hour in the day these days. As soon as the kids came into the picture, all of my video gaming stopped. But I used to love it. And someday I will get back to it. But now I live vicariously through all of you. So please tell me all the things that I will play in like another 2 years from now.
Rin, can you ask the VAs, is it too late to ask the voice actors to make small add-ons to the prints already signed if there is time, or maybe at the end, so not taking the space for the prints? That's, how do you feel about that, Adam, Courtney? Just little add-ons to the prints?
I'm cool.
Yeah. Is there something specifically that you wanted?
Yeah, was there anything you ordered, Kai, from either of them? Oh, just yay. Yeah, let us know if you have one here right now. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to do it.
Yeah, if that's Kai, I think Kai was number 1.
The first Genti print, yeah, from Kai said. I'll let you read this one in chat, Adam. I don't know what's going on here. He might understand this a bit more.
All right, yeah, let me catch up.
Yeah.
It's
the very most recent message.
What creature is that?
Yeah.
Am I reading that wrong?
Oh, that's what they said. I don't know. I'm not sure what they're talking about. So
I
don't know if this is appropriate or not, but could you be a little bit more... Oh, Buteki, do you know?
Yeah, if somebody can yeah, just because I am woefully I've been living under a rock for the past 2 years, so I do not know that creature, but if you can send it to me, I will try my absolute best to draw it.
The TBH creature is also a name for it. Does that make sense? You'll DM me, Buteki, I might not be able to see it.
Thank you.
Really quick, I just want to say thank you so much to Star for purchasing
Yes!
Yay! Thank you so much, Star. So this, I'm gonna start signing it because I'm very slow. This is the print that Star purchased, and we have
Ooh,
here
nice.
and big old tail watching over her, as always.
All right. While she is signing that one, I've got one here to Alex, and this one is a beautiful piece of work by an artist named Helen Zhao, and you can find her work on Twitter, on Instagram, but all of those little roses. There is so much detail in these pictures. It is absolutely nuts. So yeah, thank you, Alex, so much for your support. I'm so glad you liked the character, and thank you for tuning in today.
Let's see here. Okay, I saw a question here. Do either of you have like a manga or an anime or some other fandom that you're really into as of right now?
Yes.
Go for it.
Demon Slayer.
Okay.
I know it's like everyone's favorite, but I love it so much. Jujutsu Kaisen, of course. Spy Family. And Romantic killer. Even if I wasn't in the anime, I know I'm in it, but like even if I wasn't in it, like the show, it's actually hilarious. Like you want a good laugh, watch Spy Family and Romantic Killer.
There you go. On my way to buy a print. Hell yeah. Excellent. I think a lot of us like Spy Family too, yeah. Romantic
So good.
Killer is so underrated, says Catgirl.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Oh, now the chat's going right now. Hate to ask something of Adam again, but could you draw a little star on my print? I didn't have enough characters to ask in the original order.
Is that by any chance from Star?
That is from Star, yes.
Okay, yes. I got you, fam.
There you go, Star. I have to log into my Streamily account, but I forgot the password. Let's see.
Star, you're getting lots of stars from me.
Let's do it like this. Yeah, chat, if you're curious about which prints are available, you can type in ! Streamily into the chat, and there'll be a link there, and it'll take you to a combined gallery of the prints available between Adam and Courtney. If you're interested in checking one out or buying one, maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the print I just did for Star
Oh,
with lots of stars all over it.
wow. That's a nice pen, too. Is that a silver pen?
Ooh, nice.
One
Ooh.
looks really good on this paper.
You've got a good signature, Courtney. You must have done this once or twice.
Thanks. I honestly, I've been working on it because I was self-conscious of my signature. So this is like a lot of practice.
Wow. I remember I got asked for my first signature somewhere, and I was like, I've never been asked this before, so I'll try my best here.
Yeah, I'm trying over here. It's like when you go to sign your name on a receipt, and it's like it looks different every time, and you're just like, no, how about if I change this? It'll look cooler like this. Nope, that's
Nope.
not cool either. That's so bear with me, folks.
Trying our best.
We got one here from Caden, and this one is not Argenti or Tail. This one is actually Speak of the Devil himself. Little old capsaicin cookie, the spice
Hey.
overlord.
Yay!
So Caden, you asked for an inspirational, motivational, spice flavored quote, and I'm gonna come up with a real good one. So I've got a little space there, and my brain's not gonna do it on the spot. So if you give me a little bit after the stream, I'll come up with a real good one for you. But thank you so much. I'm so glad you like the character. May the spice be with you. Because he's not Hoyoverse, right?
No.
I don't know if this
You're good.
is just a fun casting thing, but like Tail to Huahua, I would say very similar to capsaicin and squid ink. Where capsaicin is like cry, and squid ink is like, crying and just trying to get through life.
Yep. Yeah, that dynamic really just transcends universes.
Yes.
Oh. Let's see. Did this. And like this. Then this. Oh, wow. That goes there. That goes there. Not this. Just going through some process here. Hello, I'm late to the game, but thanks for liking my art, Adam, says Triangle Art.
You are welcome. Very much deserved.
Cobalt Cadet says, hey, if you send a print for Alex, could you show it again? I was busy during the moment. And then from Elation of Aha, you two's work was amazing. Great job. That goes to Adam and Courtney. Let's see. Okay, there it is again. Let's see.
That one's for you, Alex. Thank you for coming back.
Do this. Whoa. Let's see here. Trying to get this to go through. Ah, yes, that's right. I live in Canada. That's why shipping is so high. Man. Let's see. Let's do that one. Okay. All right, Courtney. See if something popped up on your end, because I did buy something.
Oh. Let's see.
Yes. Is this your friend?
It should just be. Wait, what name showed up on there?
Danielle?
Nope, not me. That wasn't
Make
mine.
it out to Danielle.
Nope, that wasn't mine.
Okay. Oh, wow.
You must have gotten a few.
It's
then.
not yours. Okay. Yeah. I'll give it a second to.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, well, thank you so much, Danielle. What a surprise. Honestly, like, it still blows my mind. Yeah, I'm relatively new. I really only, I would say, like, broke into voice acting. I went full time in 2021, and so it's just the fact that these characters, they relate to people and that people really enjoy them. Like, it really means so much because, like, I'm sure Adam can speak to this too, but, you know, we put so much of ourselves into these characters, and for people to love them as much as we do, it's just very special. So thank you so much.
Yeah, that's been one of the craziest things about, I think, these characters in particular, is just seeing how much other people kind of reciprocate that love that we put into them on our end. It's a really special thing. So thank you guys, because that's like, when we're recording, it's really just like us and a director, and you're kind of in a little box and you're trapped in your own bubble, and you don't really have any of that. You don't have anything coming back at you from the outside world, and so you're just kind of putting it out there and hoping that people, love it and feel as passionate about it as you do. And so when you actually get to see a response like you guys have given, it makes it so worthwhile, and it means the world to us as voice actors. So thank you guys for all of this and all your support and all of the love that you pour back into these characters of ours.
We got something from Kai here again. They just want something nightly on there, if you can add it on as a reference to their username, Argentis Liege. See the thumbs up?
Gotcha. Roger that.
Dark Kitty says, you both did such an amazing job, with 3 exclamation points and 3 hearts.
3 exclamation points,
Yeah.
3 hearts.
Oh,
Danielle, I'm going to do my best to draw your fox.
There you go.
Wish me luck.
While Courtney is doing that great undertaking of trying to draw a fox, I have got one more for us. So this one is actually, hang on, I've got to put the 2. This is going to be to Natalie. So Natalie, I will write your name up there in just a second. But this is another one of those glorious shots.
Courtney,
right there.
quick, balance it out, Courtney.
with a wonderful quote. In the sanguine, eternal night of the universe, my existence professes a loyalty greater than the guileless. And that is one of Argenti's beautiful quotes. I think he has many. The folks who wrote him did a stellar job.
Wow. Awooga, says chat. Good job. Right, yep. Once again, chat, if you're interested in a print, Streamily, Streamily, get a link. You get to see a gallery of the different prints. If you'd like to pick one, you can have requests on them too. Or feel free to ask questions to both of them in chat about voice work, what they're into. Probably not their social insurance numbers or anything like other thing like that.
Was I not supposed to give those out?
No, probably not.
This is my little fox, Danielle.
Oh, that's
I hope
cute. Look at
it's-
that. Chat, you can get your own drawn little fox on a print from Courtney right now. Today.
I am ashamed at my little stick figures now.
No. Stick figures are just as adorable. 163-811. Yes. There we go. Oh my god, all my notifications are going off. Oh. Alright, could you two look after the stream real quick? I'm technically still working from home. I just need to check my work emails real quick.
Let's see.
Chat, don't tell my boss, okay? You didn't see any of this. I just need to double check some stuff. Bruh, that's correct. Off the clock again. This is my life, chat. Full-time streamer, sort of. Full-time employee at another job. Just to make the bills here. Let's see. Dealt with that one. I actually, just to get today, I had to like really convince my boss to let me work from home today. Because I noticed, I think we were supposed to do this last week on a Friday, but I couldn't get that day off. So I was trying to like figure out how I can do this. Are you on work hours too, Buteki? Good job. Man, these guys. All right, I actually need to help them out. Okay, I'm gonna need a few
I don't know when your Streamily hasn't come up on my end yet, but I will keep an eye out for it.
Let's see.
Catgirl is so sweet. They said to the VAs and Rin, have you eaten and had some water lately? If not, you should nourish and hydrate. That is literally the sweetest thing.
Look at you guys looking out for us.
I had some lunch before this. Yep. I'm also in the middle of some other stuff here.
Got my giant water. I try to drink like 4 of these a day.
4 of those. Is that like a liter?
I don't know, but I'm generally bad at hydrating. But I found that when there's a straw involved, for some reason, I drink way more. So
Yeah.
it helps with water.
That's part of it. You just have to like trick yourself into drinking more. By all means, whatever you need to do. All right. Okay. I'm double multitasking now here, like quadruple tasking. Let's see. What the heck?
And for Adam, was it a big transition video game stuff after doing audiobooks?
You know, it was a transition. I think is a transition like work-wise, and I still do audiobooks. I'm having to dial back on them now because life and other work and stuff have kind of come into the picture a little bit more than expected. So I'm having to dial back on them a little bit. But honestly, the audiobooks were great because that was where I developed a lot of my characters. Is like, you know, you're tasked as kind of the one man or one woman show who has to voice, you know, 150 different characters in a story. And so you have to start coming up with ways to do all of these different characters. And it was some of the best practice for character work that I could ask for. Anyone who's looking to start out in voiceover and animation and stuff like that, audiobooks are a pretty darn good start, because that's where you get to kind of craft you get to try out a whole bunch of different things that you can then bring into auditions and bring into the booth with you, because I think Courtney's probably had this experience where you go into the booth and they're like, all right, so we've got like this character and you're going to do all these lines. But then we've got 5 other characters that we just kind of want to record afterwards, additional voices. And so show us what you got. And so it really helps. It really helps when you have something to come to the table with.
Sorry, 1 second. I need to format a table for someone at work because they don't know how.
No.
Just arranging the data for them right now. That's what I do off stream. I do a lot of just computer inputting stuff like that. A lot of Excel work, let's just say. Yeah.
That is a skill, man.
I didn't think it was until I started having to train people how to use it. I was like, wow, people really don't know how to use this program. Okay. There.
Well, while you are helping with the tables, I have got another one here for Autumn. I know that we mentioned Autumn earlier. So this is the print that was selected, that beautiful one from Helen Zhao, with all of the beautiful, beautiful roses. And then I did my best to draw a little rose down there. So hopefully that does the trick. Thank you so much. And I think, was that the one? It was for Autumn, but not bought by Autumn. If that's the case, well done. Well done. I hope she likes it.
Oh. What else we got here? All right. 2 more minutes here and I'll be done. That print you signed, by the way, Courtney, that was for Danielle, you said, right?
Yes, I can hold it up again. The one with the little fox.
Right.
On it.
Was there, because I ordered one too. Did that not pop in there yet?
No, I don't see it. Could you double check if it went through on your end?
Let's see here. Gmail, where are you? I have 2 phones. The apps are everywhere. Here it is. Yeah, purchase is confirmed. Yep. It's here.
Oh. I mean, I can sign it for you now, even though it's not.
Up to you.
It's not on my end. Was it print? Do you like the?
I think it was
this
the
one. Little tail.
I think it was one with the. Wait, was there one with like the TV and Huoho and the remote control?
No.
No? Interesting.
No, this is the
I think that was the one that I paid for on there.
Let me see if Streamily put unless they put something up there
Hang
that
on.
they didn't.
That picture sounds mighty familiar.
Unless it's on Adam's store?
That might... I think we found the culprit.
Oh gosh.
Oh, it's
Is that on Adam's store?
that might be on Adam's store.
Oh, okay. So you actually
is it
have
the
a
one
Mr.
with
Tail
the-
one.
with Huahua sitting next to Tail on the couch.
So let's change it around a little bit. The request was draw a fox on there and send it to Adam.
Now I have to draw a Huahua.
Now you have to draw
crap.
Huahua, send it to Courtney to draw a fox, and then we'll have some fun. We can discuss the logistics of that offline, though.
Yeah, we got that.
Yeah.
We got you covered.
All right, awesome. I feel like
We
I
got
need.
one
I
over
I
here.
feel like I have to have a print from you two here, right? Since this is one of my first house things. I'm sure they're gonna ask me again, so I'm gonna start the collection now while I can.
Start your wall.
Yeah, my wall. Typical tail stealing Ho Prince.
Shh, you know nothing.
Excellent.
We got one over here for Anahi. Anahai. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But thank you so much, that beautiful, noble one again. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Let's see. How's the chat handling here? Chat, I'm almost done. Almost done. If you ever worked with Microsoft Teams, that's what I'm doing right now. It's this one.
Thank you so much for joining us, girls. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Cutting out just a little bit there, Courtney. Just a tiny little bit.
Oh, that's rude.
Let's see. Does this look good? Yes, that looks good.
Someone asked us, Adam, if we have a favorite dog breed, if we like dogs.
I love dogs. That's a tough one. I've always been a golden retriever guy. That's just they're just the nicest, goofiest things in the world. I love them. But second favorite, probably a Papillon. I don't know if a lot of people know Papillons, but we had a Papillon growing up, and they're super, super cute, and they're really smart. So yeah, I'd say those are my top two.
I love all animals. I do love dogs. I like very large dogs, like a Great Pyrenees. I like a dog I can wrestle with, but also my mom has a wiener dog, and she's very cute.
Wiener dog. Hell yeah. Ah. Stop that there. Oh, really? Okay. No, wait. What color is the wiener dog?
She's crazy. She's mostly, I would say, like a reddish brown, but then she's got black outline on her ears, like a black nose, and then under her armpits, it's like blonde. She looks crazy.
I love it.
Okay. I'm caught up.
Okay. We've got one here for Drew. Another one of the roses from Helen Zhao. And this one with a quote, "I will protect all beauty in the universe." Which, if you've seen, I think on Twitter I saw something that was really funny. Somebody had brought Dan Heng into one of the battles or something, and the whole battle was basically Argenti saying, "I will protect all beauty in the universe," and then Dan Heng just kind of like standing there like, "Okay, all right, we got this," and then Argenti's ultimate just filling up over and over and over and over again, and Dan Heng never getting a turn. So whoever posted that, thank you very much, because that was funny.
Hell yeah. Oh shoot, chat, I forgot. This event ends in 2 days. Craig. Oh no. Uh-oh.
Yeah, get them while you can.
Oh god. Oh, it's a Star Rail event right now with Ho and everyone else. It's very long. I guess I should do it. Okay.
The Huahua event, I have watched that one through other people playing it, and it was really, as far as I could tell, I did not get a chance to actually do it, but it looked like it was super fun and really well done.
It's, how do I explain it? Star Rail really understands their community as far
Come get
as
a better
like
view, Huahua. Don't worry, the
just
fire
like all the
won't
in
bite
jokes
you
and the
know.
current trends and things like that, and they write it like it is. So a lot of social media references, memes, how people act, even what the character Wen Ifan, she's a streamer, and she very much acts like one, and it reminds me of myself, and sometimes I cringe a little bit because of it, right? But it's very true at the same time.
You're like, oh no, I do that too.
Yeah, I do all of these things that you're saying. It hurts my soul.
Got any new ideas, little Gway? I say we strike while the iron is hot.
She's Nihility, which is funnier. Wait, I don't understand. What makes that funnier? Hey, Rin, for what it's worth, I haven't finished it yet either. I gotta speed run it today myself. Yeah, there's like 2 days left. I probably should try to do it tomorrow or now. I guess I could try to do it now. Just have something on in the back.
Yeah, really put that multitasking to the test.
Yeah, I'm really just doing everything at the same time today. Also, this is like our first type of event, Streamily signing thing. Because I don't think I've seen others do it with like a host on stream before. I'm not sure. And this is the first for both of you, I think you mentioned?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. You and Courtney are doing an awesome job, by the way.
Try my best.
I did a cookie run stream like a couple years ago when Squid Ink Cookie first came out, but it's been that long.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, we got this. As long as you two are okay. But it is coming up 2 hours. I'm okay with keep going, but I would recommend walking around your room a little bit just to get the blood flowing and get some water.
Yes.
I finished even only using the ghost hunting team. That's what I'm trying to do right now.
Since when did Fixstrol Garth?
Yes, hydrate, touch the grass. That's great. That's the one. Yep. Perfect. Let me just make sure everyone's equipped here, chat. I think we'll be okay, right? My Kafka should be able to carry all this. It's fine.
So, you imprisoned Luxie in the Matrix.
Well, there they go.
And I heard the cries of other Heliobi longing to break free. It would seem the Ten Lords Commission has everything under control. What is it you want from me?
I can't put Kalis on the team. I could, but he's not as strong.
One victory
No
equals
judgment here.
one
This is a
question.
safe space.
Don't forget the agreement you made with the General.
We have
Don't be
got
so
one
sure of
for
victory before
Carla
the battle
here
begins, young
with
one.
the line that I think
Without
anybody
Tail to
who
protect
has
you.
Argenti
Is it
has
so
probably
doing a
heard in their
Heliobus a bit
dreams at this point because he says it
overwhelming
every
for
10 seconds.
You know,
The beauty is
if you can
eternal.
accept me with an open heart,
And there we go.
I
So
can take
thank
his
you,
place
Carla.
and help you.
Thank you, Carla. I hope you get to spam his ultimate many,
Really?
many times into the future.
Of course.
When he goes off, that's all I hear.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Oh, that's yours, Chesapeake?
Oh,
Hell yeah.
the fact that you're trying so hard to persuade me means that you're not sure of victory either. If you were, you'd have devoured
A
us
hello
without
for Adam
hesitation.
from
And I
Hourly,
weren't
Argenti,
serious.
and me.
Hey, I
I'll destroy
recognize.
Jingyuan's
Is that
pawns here and now.
is that X?
XGZAI.
Xi?
Whoa, what am I?
Xi?
Why am I fighting all of a sudden, chat? What
Go
happened?
to your heads.
You done made him
Slightest
mad.
What did I
misstep
do?
Will be your undoing. Let's see how you perform without the general here to watch your back.
Well, you guys are awesome. Those are two of the two of the Twitter accounts that or X accounts that I think I pretty much keep me abridged on everything Argenti is from one of them. So you guys have been awesome. Thank you for all your hard work and your dedication to the character and putting up with me liking and reposting everything that you guys do.
Counting the net.
Kafka's a close enough sub in chat. That's basically Kalis's mom.
We did it. Ask your question. We think the Divination Commission has been infiltrated by Heliobus, but we don't know which one. Entering the Xianzhou's window to the
I'm
future.
gonna go grab a quick drink.
It
Courtney and
must
Adam.
be
I will be
none
right back.
other than Kiraloom.
Perfect.
Good.
They always relished hounding your prophets and seers with questions of destiny. watching them flounder between the random and the preordained.
Let's see. Proud. Yes, I love all these anarchy message time written leaves. They're hilarious. Evolution. You guys are hilarious.
I'm back. Oh, what is this?
That pile of protein in your human skull
Sending a virtual
is
hug to you both,
computationally
says Kai.
inefficient. Your conjectures on
Aw, thank you,
destiny
Kai.
are little more than analogies and illusions.
All right, chat. I'm ready now. Ask all your questions. I'm prepared.
When we come together to
think.
harmonize and observe, destiny is clear and vivid as firelight cast into
Me too?
darkness.
Thanks.
Ugh, in warfare, nothing is more important than being able to predict your opponent's movements.
You have
Among
an
the fragments
E6
of
S5 Argenti?
Parallel
Holy
was in
crap.
charge of knowing the past
What
and predicting
sort
the
of
future.
sorcery is that?
Do you
It is
do you
said
understand what that
during
means
that
though,
fateful
Adam?
battle,
E6 R5.
That
or
means
X5?
I've
a premonition of
actually
failure.
done my homework on this
Ah.
one. So
Ignomar
that
ignored
is,
their
you've gotten
warnings.
Argenti a bunch of times
It
with
looks
the
like we have a
Eidolons,
clear target this
it's
time.
the Eidolons,
Let's
right?
keep
That's the
going.
E.
That's the E, yes.
I may not have the same predictive
Then
power
the
as
S is
Caribou,
his
little
light
fox
cone.
girl.
So
But one thing
this
I do
person
know
has
is
a
that
maxed
sooner
out
or later you
Argenti.
will beg for my help.
generally they cost upwards of 2 to 3K sometimes.
Time will tell.
My
And if you're
God.
very unlucky, maybe
Wow.
as much as like 4. Yeah, Gatcha's
Like,
crazy.
Have you ever thought about going to Vegas? That this might be your time. Just take me with you.
950 plus, they said. So almost 1,000. So they were pretty lucky, it sounds like. Sheesh. Anyone got like a maxed out ho-ho then? Anyone here? You saved a bunch, so you saved a bunch of money. Okay, so they've been saving for a long time for Argenti. Okay. Yeah, that
Well,
works.
Nice.
worth the wait.
Worth the wait.
That's super impressive.
Yeah. Still though, almost $1,000. Whew. Oh, here's one. You balance. You are on a train traveling at 50 miles per hour. You shoot a bullet traveling at 20 miles per hour. What is the speed of the bullet? You were on the train.
I mean, I feel like if you're traveling faster than the bullet, it's just gonna hit you right back. I don't know this.
Here's the question. I have 20 bucks. No, I need 20 bucks. Can I have $20? What if it's a bullet train?
Help! Someone help me!
You got Argenti's E5 while being almost free to play. Saved since start, but also got lucky. Damn. Yeah, if you've been saving since start, that's since about April this year. I think it came out. Has Star only been out for a year, guys? Less than a year? I think so. I think it just came out this year. Not yet?
I don't know.
Wow. Courtney, did you enjoy Welcome to Demon School Yuruma-kun Season 3 dub?
I did. It was really cool to be a part of. And it was just really fun. The project is awesome. And I got to do a lot of crying. I'm like same theme here in these characters that I play. They're all suffering from some sort of anxiety disorder.
You have like a specific role that you've done that you could go back on, be like, that's my favorite one, and do you, on that end, do you have one where you can go back, you're like, I don't want to watch that one right now?
I don't think there's any that I like hate per se, but I do have a favorite, a couple favorites, but I would say one of my favorite ones that I'm doing right now is Draculaura on Monster High, mostly because when I booked the role, they actually rewrote her to fit my background, which I thought was really cool.
Oh, that's
so
really
on the
cool.
show,
Wow.
yeah, on the show she's half Taiwanese, and I'm half Taiwanese, and that's cool because I don't really see a lot of Taiwanese characters on television at all.
Right.
And they
That's really
let
cool.
me speak Mandarin on the show.
Yo,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
That's
So
super cool.
it's very and she already was very similar to me, and the struggles that she's going through, I very much identified with. So I think for that reason, she's just very special to me.
Huh. No, that's actually really cool to hear. They rewrote it just to be more related to you, I guess. What you said. Wow, that's actually kind of sick. Huh. Oh, let's see. Do either of you have rules? You really?
Yeah, that's a super rare thing. Those are good people. Those are good people.
Yeah.
Do either of you have roles you really want to do that you haven't had the chance to yet? So any type of character or casting thing that you wanted to do yet? That's yet to come.
Many.
So many.
A whole world of characters out there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Feels like it just wouldn't end. You're just like, just give me as much as I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of the fun is just getting to put on a different hat, and sometimes it's even ones that you don't really expect. It's ones that kind of come out of left field that you see in front of you, and you start diving into like an audition or something. And by the time you get to the end of the audition, you're like, man, I really want to I really like this character, and it might be one that you just never expected. And yeah, I've got a whole bunch of them. I feel like off the top of my head, I'm a big Star Wars nerd, and so Darth Revan is I played Knights of the Old Republic back when I was a kid, and that was like one of the formative games of my childhood. And that's a character that, man, I would love to play me a Darth Revan someday.
Ooh.
If they ever bring back Knights of the Old Republic, baby, that's a dream. But yeah, lots of them out there. There are a lot of good roles out there, a lot of good stories that need to be told.
Oh, you're here. Is that a 10 Lords Commission
What
judge?
else we have up here? Did you enjoy voicing Ryuri in Romantic Killer Dub?
Oh yeah.
Cutting
Here,
out.
Kano, this scene.
Courtney, sorry, you're cutting
yeah.
out a little bit again.
Oh darn. I don't know how to fix it. I hope it's not too terrible. But yes, Riri, Agent of Chaos. This group seems to enjoy chaos, so that's exciting. But Riri is just so much fun. Lots of different levels, and I don't know if you guys have seen it, but Riri's laugh was, I think, the most fun laugh I've ever done in my life.
Are you allowed to do it again here, or is that not allowed?
Oh yeah, I can do the Riri laugh.
Okay.
It sounds like this.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh. That was interesting how that started out and then just dropped. Whoa.
Yeah. That was not done in post. That is
There
my
it is.
voice.
All right. Next up, we have, is it odd hearing your voice in-game or in other projects? If so, how do you get over it? Oh, hey, June. How are you doing, June?
Oh my gosh, June!
Yeah. It's everyone's
June.
dad, June Yoon.
Oi!
Let's try to get through these questions. But yeah, do you two have a... How do you two find... Okay, what was the question again? Sorry. Is it odd hearing your voice in-game or in other projects? Is what they're asking.
I don't think it's odd, but I also I don't know. I think it's more fun when I see other people hear my voice, because sometimes they're like, that doesn't sound like you, but for me, because I've heard myself do it a million times, I'm like, it is me. And for me, it's obvious, but for them, it's not. So that's always kind of a trip.
Ah, okay. Yeah, especially with your range, you're being able to go all over the place. But if someone can pick you out, I think that's very fun for you. I bet it would be. Yeah. Adam, how about you? Do you enjoy hearing yourself in your own works?
It was kind of like we were touching on earlier, where when you hear yourself in your own stuff for a long time, man, it's weird. It's really, really weird. And I feel like I'm always my worst critic. So it's like I'd nitpick, and the little things are like, man, I should have done that differently. But after a while, I think, and when you get into that right headspace where you're kind of just enjoying it, and you're like, hey, I got a chance to bring this character to life and just kind of hear them for the character. It's really cool. It's really cool to like see yourself being a part of these different universes. So yeah, I love it. As soon as I get past that first little hurdle of like, oh God, that's me.
From Helen, they said, "Hello, Adam. Saw the prints and they look gorgeous. Hope you're having a great day."
They do look gorgeous, Helen. Thank you so much for those. That is the artist, absolutely phenomenally talented. She's been doing prints of Argenti and all of the characters. Everything she does is just stunning. So if you guys check her out, Helen Zhao, Helen_Zhao with 2 Z's. And yeah, she is the one who's done all of the Rose prints so far. So Helen, thank you so much for coming in, and thank you so much for letting me use your work.
From June, apologies if this was already asked, but for both of you, which character in your career so far is the most like you, and in what ways? Watching their gears turn in their heads a little bit.
Probably just Draculaura again. For specifics, like she's like constantly battling perfectionism, type A personality. Has things that she wants to embrace about herself that she's sort of afraid to tell her parents for a very long time. And those are all things that I definitely grew up with, those same issues. We share issues. But also, she's a leader, and she would do anything for her friends, and those are also both qualities that I hope to embody and that I try to embody all the time. And of course, she's Taiwanese, so like gang.
Yes. How about for you, Adam?
That is a really tough one. I've gotten to play a lot of very diverse, diverse characters. And like we were talking about earlier, I feel like all of them have some element of my personality. But aside from the whole knighthood and being like
something unexpected happened.
He's a little too zealous for me, I think. But honestly, I'd say Argenti's pretty darn close. He's a goofball. He is. He loves to look on the bright side, try to find the silver linings of things.
There's a dangerous situation at the Divination Commission at the moment.
And he seems like just a good guy, and that's what I try to be.
Good idea.
And
With working
so yeah,
conditions like
Argenti's
these,
pretty darn
I
close.
wouldn't be able to concentrate anyway.
Just putting on a much more
the
majestic,
Commission is also
much more
experiencing
majestic
strange
hat.
phenomena. Several of the apprentices
So
have
yeah,
started
but
babbling
I don't know.
nonsensically.
I love all the characters.
kinda
There's a little bit of me in
scary.
everything. So
Of course,
I
it
think
could
that's how
just
it
be a
always
side
is.
effect of being denied
Yeah, Chad.
graduation.
Closest to
In that
Argenti.
case,
Personality.
Miss Shintre, could you stand guard here for us while
Didn't
we
say it had to be
investigate?
that
Okay.
close, but
It
closest.
doesn't seem like a
Closest.
good
Closer
idea
than
to
tail,
just
at least.
stand here under
Ah.
such dangerous circumstances, does it?
Let's see what we got
mean, you
here.
could leave, but-
Courtney, do you
Wait,
collect
Are you
anime
thinking
Blu-rays?
of coming with us? Didn't you see how bad the
I
situation
I don't. The only Blu-rays or
Yeah,
DVDs
I've
or anything
seen
I
it,
have are
right?
from
But
screeners.
if I leave now, won't that
But
count as an
I
authorized absence?
have
I can get away with slacking
Netflix
off,
and
but
Yeah.
the Master Diviner won't tolerate
streaming
complete abandonment
services
of my
now,
post.
yeah.
Besides, you guys need
Adam
someone
Gold,
familiar with
did
the
you enjoy
Divination Commission to show
voicing
you the way, right?
your magic commercial
let's
shark
go.
in WandaVision?
What's going on?
Yeah, I sure did, bro. I sure did. That was that was one of the first, I think, probably bigger ones that I did, and it was all of like, a 30-second commercial for WandaVision. But it was a blast. The shark was originally supposed to be Australian, so all the way up until like
Oh.
I think we did a handful of sessions for that, and it was going to be Australian all the way up until the end, and then they're like, you know what? We actually want to go surfer. So we went with Surfer Shark, and I don't know if y'all saw that that little commercial. It's really dark. It's really dark.
Really?
Yeah, it's this little kid gets stranded on an island, and he's like, hey, I don't know what to do. I'm, stuck on this island in the middle of the ocean, and this shark comes up, and he's like, hey, bro, I got you, and gives him a yo magic, to keep him alive. And then the kid goes, he's like, oh, thanks, and goes to sit under his little palm tree and tries to open it, but the lid's stuck. And so you watch like the sun go up and the moon come up, the sun go down, all the days pass, and this kid's just like slowly kind of withering away trying to get this yogurt open, until he's just a skeleton, and then it's yo magic.
What?
So,
What
yeah,
the heck?
yeah.
Oh my god. Huh. Yeah, all the commercials in WandaVision
It
are
was a heck of a
twists.
commercial.
Interesting. Huh. That sounds very, I want to see it now. I'm gonna go look it up later.
I'm almost positive. I think there was probably some like parallels going on with the episode and what the characters were going through, because they did a lot of that in their commercials, where their commercials would have some like subtext in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a particularly dark one.
Wow. Yeah, all the commercials in WandaVision are twists on commercials to fit with the different eras of sitcoms that they parody. Oh, I see.
Someone help me!
Huh. Cool. Trying to see here. Is there any other questions that any other questions that I missed? Adam and
What are
Courtney,
we
what's your
looking at?
favorite dubbed anime?
Is everyone okay?
There's only one way.
Does Dragon Ball Z abridged count?
meaningless.
Yes.
The Matrix
Go
of
Team
Prescience
4-star.
become
I would say
like
yes.
this.
Yeah. I haven't gotten a
Diviner
chance
Blue
to
is
watch
standing
like a
at the
ton
center of the Matrix
of
of Prescience.
anime in life. It
What
was
is
really
she
just like the
doing?
ones that I got to watch on Saturday mornings as a
Judging by
kid.
her chanting,
Um,
I think she's
And that
performing
was
navigation
that was when I
calculations.
fell in love with DBZ,
Or divining.
and when I saw the abridged,
But something's
it was
not
just
right.
a whole other level of
The Matrix of
appreciation.
Prescience isn't moving at all.
But yeah, I loved that one. I'm also a big fan of Rurouni Kenshin. That was one that was,
Oh, old school.
I think, another one of the staples of my
Yeah.
younger years. That was a particular masterpiece.
Oh yeah, those are on my time as well.
I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon. Always loved those. And I also really love like anything Hayao Miyazaki, Spirited Away in
Oh, yeah,
particular.
yeah.
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 Trying to think of my own one that I liked, one that stood out. For dubbed? You know, the Digimon anime kind of comes to mind right now. When I was a kid, that one was really fun to listen to. Every like Saturday or Sunday morning, like the old version of Digimon. Right now, there's like a re-release of it with a bunch of newer actors, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gotten around to watching that one yet, though.
That was one I always wanted to watch when I was younger, and it was in like the wrong time slot, so it was
Yeah.
always like the video. That was back in the day of like when the video, you had to record it on like the VHS.
Yeah, I did
Remember,
that a
I would
lot too.
always
Yeah,
I'd get like the intro,
right.
and then like 20 seconds into the episode, it would cut off, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, I used to carry a bunch of VHS tapes just to record like Pokemon when I was a kid. And then I lost them all on, I can't
Okay.
remember
Oh.
where they went now. We could just
The
look it
good
up
old
anyway.
days.
Yeah. Chat, I don't know if you knew that, but back in our day, when we had to record anime off the TV, we had to use these like bricks to put in a VCR, record it, and then pause it so we didn't get the commercials unless we wanted them. But that would take up space on the tape, so we didn't want to do that. Yeah, I know I'm old.
This is where that like tail part of the character
Yeah.
starts to come into play. I
Pretty
can
much.
I can really commiserate there.
This is making my back hurt.
Back in my day.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait.
I do have to say that I have to pop out soon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if anyone has any more questions for me, I'm happy to answer. Otherwise, I will see you guys somewhere else. Twitter, Instagram, whatever.
Any more questions for Courtney, chat? Any more prints to buy? Once again, you can type !Streamily if you're interested. Balance still wants that question about the train and the bullet.
Well, Courtney, it's been awesome getting to meet you face to face. Thank you for all of your work as Huahua. You were just an absolute blast to work off of. Someday I hope we get to do this at a convention in person or something like that. But thank you for your work. You are awesome and talented, and it is lovely to meet you.
Oh.
So lovely to meet you as well. And for those of you who would like to see us at a convention, the conventions hire actors based on demand. So you can ask any of your local conventions and to have them request us, and then maybe Adam and I can meet you guys in the flesh. That would be so awesome.
There are 80 of you here right now, chat. Go flood one anime convention to go and bring them in. They'll do it. Oh, hang on. Basket says they got a question real quick. Okay. What was the funniest thing you did voiceover for? Is their question.
Funniest thing? I think Riri from Romantic Killer. Riri's just hilarious. Hilarious. Riri versus Anzu. I kept thinking of the voice actor Janine Melody voices Anzu. Their relationship of clashing to become best friends, very similar to Mr. Tail and Huahua's relationship, where it starts off like this, and then something beautiful comes out of that. So you guys should check it out. It's on Netflix if you guys want to watch it. And just really quickly, Adam, such a pleasure to meet you. All of the compliments you gave me, literally just right back at you. to take it. And I look forward to getting to hang out with you and Rin again sometime in the future.
Let's play Lethal Company. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah. I'm down to take you guys through there for sure. I'll do it. I'm pro at that game now. I think you'd love it, Courtney, especially if you like the comedy horror kind of stuff. I definitely think you'll have fun with that one for sure.
Excellent.
Yeah. All right.
Well, Courtney, thank you for stopping in and
thanks,
doing this all with us. And have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and an awesome New Year.
Yeah, happy holidays. Merry
Yes.
Christmas to you too.
Happy New Year, everyone. Bye.
Bye. All right. Hang on. Now my windows are all messed up.
Now you gotta fix everything again.
That's
and
okay.
I was gonna say my pumpkin my carriage is turning into a pumpkin here pretty soon too. So I'm gonna try and knock out these last handful of
go for it.
signatures. But I did not want to interrupt Courtney in her final moments. So I've got a handful here.
Yeah, take your time with that. Show them off to the chat.
All right, we have got one for Madison here. So Madison requested a beautiful quote. So I'll read that one. Should misfortune befall you, do not hesitate to call upon me, and I will protect you. And thank you, Madison. Anytime misfortune calls, you call.
It's Madison out in the chat. Madison, show yourself. Show yourself, Madison. I know you're there. I don't know if they're actually here.
And then we have another one. This one I did not have. There was no name. There was no name for this one, so I'm leaving it open if we are able to sleuth out who it's to at some point during the chat. But this is another one of the Memechkin pictures, and this one requested an Argenti quote. So with this picture, I convey my most heartfelt salutations. And if you let me know who to send it to in chat, I will put the right name down.
In a divination commission.
And then we've got Another one with no name. This is one with the Helen
Perhaps we should call you
Zhao
Caroloom.
picture with the roses.
It doesn't
And this
matter
one
what you
was
call me.
asking for.
I am the master of the divination
You are indeed
commission.
beautiful, like
The
flowers
current
blooming
divination
in
has
the morning
reached
sun.
a delicate stage, and
So
no one
thank
is
you.
permitted to disturb
Thank you
it.
for that.
Not
Enjoy
even
the
a
picture,
judge of the
and if
Ten
you
Lords Commission
have
or a guest from the
a
Astral
name
Express.
to send me, send it this way, and I will get that all signed for you.
Qing Chui,
And then we've got
I
one
have grown
for
weary of your
Samira
insubordination.
coming up.
are you the one who brought these outsiders into the commission? Have you turned a deaf
Someone's
ear
popping
to
out
all
of here,
the
Adam.
rules I've laid
They're
down?
happy that you signed their print and answering their question.
Qing Chui,
Thank you so much for. Is
you
that?
are
hang on,
hereby
hang on.
expelled from the commission.
Dark Kitty, thank you so much for coming. It was so nice. I hope you liked the print, and please have wonderful
Turn
holidays,
now,
Merry
we're down one
Christmas,
person.
and we'll see you on the other side.
A great idea!
Speaking of misfortune, we have the misfortune of beating up
My
Argenti. Is there a
days here
difference
really
to the
have been
formula when voicing a
unproductive,
boss-type
loafing around
character?
outside and playing Celestial Jade, all while taking a divination
Not in this
commission
one, at
salary.
least. That was not. That was not.
How
It
to
wasn't
put it?
until we were partway through that that it became apparent that we were indeed fighting. Fighting, the main
Not
character.
exactly. I do complete
so
all my assigned work
that was
on
one where it was
time.
just kind of. He's not turning into an antagonist.
I
It's
would
more. This is
call
just
it
part of his nightly
wasting
duties.
my
Is
life away.
challenging someone to
Thank you, Master
to
Diviner,
honorable
for giving me the
combat.
push I needed.
And
Since
so
you feel
I
that my
think
skills
they
could
didn't
be
want
put
to
to better
change
use
too much with
elsewhere,
the performance
it's
there
time for
because
me
that's
to
all
think
just
about
part of
making
who
some
he
changes.
is.
Hmm.
But before
And apologies,
I
I've
leave,
heard that
I
fight
have to help these
is
guests take care of some trouble
not
here
the
at the
easiest.
commission. If I don't,
The story
people will
one
think
I
was
heard
fired because of
he's okay, you
cowardice
kind
in
of
the
get to
face of
learn it, but I
danger.
heard he shows up somewhere in Memory of Chaos, which is sort of like
What
the hard
next?
mode for
What
this
do we do
game.
now?
Yeah, and he's a little annoying.
Giving a
I've been
dramatic
told. I haven't
speech to
made
my
it there
boss
yet,
was
though.
cool and everything, but it's not gonna help her break free from the Heliobus
Oh yeah, yeah,
cloud in
Vasquez
her
says he's
mind.
antagonizing my 30 stars in
I'm
MOC
not
right
sure
now.
what to do.
Oh no, I'm so
Heliobus
sorry.
isn't
I am
trying
so
to
sorry.
trap us inside the illusion.
He's just
and
doing it out of the
doesn't look
goodness of his heart,
interested in
though.
attacking us either.
And would it be too much to ask
Clouding my
Adam when he has
mind?
time to read
I've
what's
never
written
been a
on your
clearer mind
prints?
than I am right now.
Says Kai.
From now on,
Ooh, boy.
I will dedicate myself to defining the predetermined futures
I
of the
can
Xianzhou
read,
Alliance, and
can
will
read
make these
some of
futures
them.
known
I
to
can
the
read
world
some of
so
them
that
for you.
all can live in clarity.
Yeah, it's, as long as you're cool with it. That one from Kai though.
Yeah, I can read a couple of them. I might not be able to get through all of them, but I am gonna try and get through these last two. I've got two more here.
Chat's just talking about game mechanics right now.
Rin, how did you get into the streaming again? I know you said you started in cosplay and stuff like that.
Oh.
So what brought you into streaming?
Streaming. I guess I started with well, I was doing cosplay and makeup first. And then I wanted to make videos off of cosplay and makeup, so I started a YouTube channel. And then as the years have gone on, I got introduced to streaming just from people I watched, and I thought, hey, that looks fun. You could kind of just like play a game or read a story or just talk with people and whatever, right? So I thought, let's try that out. Let's just try bringing video games that I play online and see if people like them. And then over the years, one of those games ended up being Genshin Impact, and then that's when things really started to blow up for me. And from Genshin Impact, I've been able to buy a home. I've been able to just have have another, yeah, thank you. I have another like a job, I guess, just from streaming and making content off of it. And then one of the cooler things along the way was meeting almost like a huge crew of different voice actors from Genshin and other games now. And a lot of the friends that I have now are people from the voice acting space. So when I was approached by Streamily to be like, hey, do you want to do this? I'm like, why does this keep happening? How do I keep ending up with voice actors with me and all these things to do? But it's really fun. It's really cool to getting to hear like your stories and how you got into it. And it's just like one of these days I will try to make myself start. It's just so difficult with so many things going on at the same time. Like I said, having a full-time job on top of streaming, which is another basically a full-time job for me, right? But then again, that's gonna be on me to just make some time to make myself do it. So I'm hoping 2024 will be different.
More hours in the day. More
Yeah.
hours in the day. I would love that.
All the signs are pointing to VA arc for Rin. Yeah. Better do it soon before Genshin closes up, I guess. From Evermain to Genshin teacher to voice actor pipeline. Yeah. That's right. Well, right now I have fun with voice acting the random games that we do play that don't have voiceover in them, right? So just hop on and just do your own take on it. And you did some voiceover for Valhalla. Yes. Maybe I did. Can't really say if I did or not. Wink.
NDAs.
Yes. I gotta voice Amber's grandfather? No. That's June's role. June can have that one.
All right, we've got one here for Samira. And another one of the Helen Zhao prints.
There you go.
And asked for a favorite quote. This is one of my favorites, but I had to cut it down because I don't want to cover up your entire picture with text, and it's a long quote. Forgive me, for here we must part ways, but I'm sure our paths will converge again somewhere in the universe. And I hope they do, sometime at a convention somewhere in the universe. That would be lovely. Come up and say hi. I think that'd be really, really cool. And thank you for your support, and I hope you like the print. All right, and the last one, Rin, is yours.
Oh, is it actually mine? Yo.
It is yours. But oddly enough, they did not send me that one either. So we'll figure that out.
Yeah, we'll figure out the logistics on that one. I'll get you to sign it. I'll get Courtney to sign it too. Start my voice actor signed print wall somewhere in here. It'll be fun.
But yeah, so I think that we've gotten through everybody now. Let me just write that down real quick.
Yep. Oh. Oh yeah, it just said it was done. Cool. Wow. I'm gonna go take care of that later.
All right. Well, heck, guys, thank you so much for everyone for tuning in and watching us do our thing and watching me kind of stumble my way through my first signing.
I think you did good.
Rin, you've been awesome. Thank you for fielding all this stuff while I've been trying to multitask.
I honestly just got thrown into this just as much as you did because I wasn't sure what to do today. So, yeah. But yeah, it was fun. I think it was great just to kind of just get to meet you and Courtney again. Definitely was a challenge trying to keep balance between chat and trying to make sure both of you got like the same amount of questions and things. So
yeah,
we should definitely share that feedback with Streamily later. See how it can go.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was an absolute blast. It's so cool to see so many people coming out and supporting these characters and this game, and we've got so much love for not just the characters that we voice, but for the communities that they become a part of. So having you guys here and seeing you guys and your presence out on Twitch and in the community, I don't have that much of a social media presence. I literally, this whole Twitter thing, I pretty much just started back up when Argenti and Tail came out. And seeing just that outpouring of love and support is just awesome. You guys make our days, and we love seeing it. And so thank you, keep it up, and we're gonna try and make you proud.
Yeah, the Argenti mains are very, very passionate about this. As it sounds like. So yeah, if you guys want, make sure to email the local conventions, get Adam over there, get Courtney over there. I'm sure there's some more things you could have and have fun with.
So in that case, y'all are awesome. Rin, thank you so much for your time and a good chunk of time.
All good. I can go for hours.
Yeah.
This is what I'm used to.
And hopefully we'll be seeing you again sooner rather than later. So.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully. 2024. Lots of traveling coming up.
2024.
Yeah. All right. You have yourself a good day,
Oh.
sir.
Thank you so much. And just to answer that last question,
Oh.
I do see the spicy Argenti fans. And I'll leave you with that.
There you go, chat. Oh, no. All right. You take it easy then, sir. Thanks for joining.
Bye-bye.
There goes. Oh, it's just me in here now, guys. Hang on a second. So now I gotta fix everything. Let's see. How do I fix this? Hold up. How do I fix this now? Where's my camera, first of all? There it is. There's a bunch of stuff missing off my OBS now. Just me. What's good? I don't know. You tell me what's good. What's good with you? I'm supposed to be on the clock working, you guys, but now I'm here. Rin autographs win? I already do autographs, technically. Hang on, let me go grab... Hang on. Okay, just giving some feedback to the person that wanted this organized. Yeah, I've been like, so that was something that people were asking me about. Like, I've been doing a lot of things hosting wise, I've noticed. I don't know if your chat has picked up on that. I keep getting invited to gigs to just sit down and chat with people these days. Whether it be through Hoyo or through Streamily or through other venues as well. I have a really cool thing coming up that I can't share yet, but it's getting really close. I want to share it with you guys so bad, but I can't do it yet, but hopefully I can pretty soon here. Yeah, I don't know. It's just been an interesting thing about content creation and what I do. Hang on, let me just go to this scene here and grab one of my backgrounds that I'm trying to look for. Is it this one? Yeah, it's that one. I need this one over here. Don't know why it's not showing. Oh, it's so behind me now. I'm in space. There you go. Oh, but yeah, no, it's been a journey. It's definitely been a journey. Just doing what I do, meeting more people along the way and getting all these opportunities and things like that, for sure. I don't know, 2024 is gonna be an interesting one, that's for sure, though. We'll see what happens there. Oh yeah, I had this side set up too, but I never got around to it. Oh well, that's fine. Let me just fix this screen here. I've been kind of like loosely paying attention to what's going on, but now I know, let's not do that. We don't need to play a game when they're on stream. Let's see, let's make this larger again. Oh, it won't fit. Let's see, how about fit to screen? Oh, no, stretch out to screen. Transform. Stretch. No? Oh, this. Stretch. Why it be looking like that? Oh. Well, that's not good. What is going on here? Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, no, hang on. The fuck? OBS, why do you do this? Wide Fushuen, yes. Hang on, transform. Why is it doing that? The heck? I don't like how this is working. Hang on a second. Ah, come on. I hate my OBS today. It is garbage. Let's just do this. Will that work? Oh, that's my display capture. You're gonna have to work. 'Twas fun hanging out with everyone. Yeah. I could probably just get going too. I don't have anything else to do today, guys. What should we do today? I can come back later maybe and do something then. There we go. Why is it like this? Why are you stretchy? Ushuan, what are you doing? Stretch to screen. There we go. Oh my gosh. Alright. I guess I'll just finish up what the hell's going on
I
here.
know what you want to say. Spare me the lecture on human wisdom prevailing over nature and those ridiculous notions of free will. These are but
You see
crude
the
illusions
Chin Shui part?
created by the brain. From the beginning, there was only one path. You are nothing more than a pawn at the mercy of the Stellaron hunters. What day you boarded the Express, who your enemies are, where
happening?
you go. These choices that you think you make freely of your own accord are mere tributaries that will eventually converge on the path of destiny. Your journey to the Xianzhou, the defeat of Fantilia. All these were written into a script long ago by that slave to destiny, hidden in the shadows. Even in this very moment, your options are few. Ready your bat and charge at me. Argue with me loudly and futilely, or fall into silence.
Don't let her words get to you. There are always other options.
Ready your bat and charge at her. Argue with her loudly and futilely. Ready my bat.
The rise and fall of the tides are dictated by the fire trigram and the water trigram. You are powerless against such a force. You have no hope of defeating me.
What's going on?
Venting your anger is meaningless.
Why? What happened?
Anger cannot change that which is already ordained by
Why is
destiny.
she mad? What did I
All
do?
offense, no defense.
Is that your strategy?
Your attacks won't land on me. Only on these innocent puppets.
Chat, what happened? Why are they upset? How long is this event, by the way?
Such trivial choices cannot change the inevitable.
Oh my god, you're so short.
If you are still not convinced, I can demonstrate to you the true nature of destiny in a way that your human brain can comprehend.
Spirit's got her. Okay, sounds good to me.
Then follow me.
She's so short. Why are you short? Why are you so short? Short people. I'm pointing at all the short people in chat. Why are you so short? Explain yourself. Did you get through everything? Might be that long. Oh my gosh. She hasn't adjusted her own OBS. Me?
What is this?
This place is what the Divination Commission calls the Pathfinder. It's a sandbox game that diviners use to simulate future paths and exercise our minds. But why did the Master Diviner bring us here? That's right. Now listen. If you place an ingenium in this little maze and give it a command, it will find its way to the exit precisely as it was commanded to do so. Are humans not the same as they navigate the path of destiny set before them? But you're probably thinking, humans are not machines. There is more than one path in the universe.
Humans are not machines.
And yet machines we are. Complex, sophisticated, but machines. We are just like the Ingenium in this maze. We have no options to speak of. We can only navigate one path. The one that takes us to our destination. Let's begin. Lead the Ingenium to the exit. Show me how many choices destiny gives you.
What am I doing?
It feels like we're dancing to the Heliobus's tune.
What's going on? What are we doing?
Let's begin.
Why are you so short?
Lead the Ingenium to the exit. Show me how many choices destiny gives you.
Fushun, what are we doing? Why? Oh yeah. Oh, it's this one again. So, hang on. It goes all the way that. Oh, I remember now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Is that all I had to do?
We did it! Well done. Your choices are as the Omnisia foresaw them. You should know that there was only one answer to this puzzle from the beginning, just as destiny has only one path.
Puzzle was designed by you.
Yes, for a puzzle that was designed from the start, choosing any other path would be a pointless mistake. But the universe isn't someone's game, and no one is designing puzzles for us to solve. The universe doesn't have a single answer. We can do anything we want while we're in it. Even if it's the same work every day, I can hide in the library and read a book, or find someone to play Celestial Jade with. And that's freedom.
I never thought slacking off could convince me of anything. The sign of a true scholar. A diviner of the Divination Commission, after all.
Ugh! Sushang, snap out of it! A slacker Heliobus is getting into your head.
Qingque. For you, life may have a seemingly infinite number of choices. That is because your choices are simply different ways of slacking off and wasting time. They are of no consequence to anything. But for me, choices come with very real consequences.
That's the most divinery thing you've said so far.
As the Master Diviner of the Luofu, I have a heavy responsibility. I must comb through the complex threads of destiny day after day, all for the preservation of this giant ship. Some paths look promising, but lead to an abyss of despair. Then there are small trails that plunge deep into unimaginable darkness. And in the end, I realize that we have no real choices. There is only one path to follow, only one way to the optimal solution, even if it is paved with ashes and bitterness. There is only one way, and there only ever was.
What do we do? I don't think we can persuade her. I have a proposal. Why don't we try a more advanced sandbox?
However long you want to play this game, and whatever tricks you try to pull, I'll happily play along.
Miss Qingque?
Use your free will to guide the Ingenium out of the sandbox.
This is so silly.
Let's begin.
Why is it like so serious? And it's just this silly little puzzle game. How many moves I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She sounds so intense, but it's literally like Connect 4, sort of.
The path changed slightly, but it was just as simple. I'm sure the Master Diviner would say.
What is this?
Destiny only has one path. Your choices are just a predetermined solution to
If I
the
was
puzzle.
Kalis, I would just leave right now.
Actually, I don't think I agree. Master Diviner, let's reset the sandbox and give it another go, shall we?
Again? Do it all over again, exactly as it was? You can try it 1,000,000 times over, and 1,000,000 times over it is doomed to the same fate. Because
Puzzle
there
Master
is only one path.
saw a new path.
I see what you're thinking, Ching Chue. You're an interesting one.
Ching Chua, I've been thinking through the calculations for this puzzle. There really is only one solution.
This maze was designed by Caroloom. It's no use. There aren't any other solutions. As long as we're playing this so-called game of destiny, we can't win. No, there's a second choice. There will always be another choice. Mr. Trailblazer, quick, say something to persuade her.
It's all yours, Ching Chue.
I didn't mean like that.
Ready to begin?
Of course there's another solution to this sandbox. Listen to my idea. You're all gonna help, right? Miss Qingtre, I don't know how you're planning to solve the puzzle, but I'll support this squad to the end.
Count me in. I'm sure Miss Ching Chua has something up her sleeve.
If we can help, I'm in. I only need 2 people for my plan to work.
What's going on in here?
You go stand in the sandbox. Right about that spot over there.
What spot?
Next, Judge Huohuo, you stand on the other side of the room. And stop shaking.
What? What is happening?
All right, we're ready. And now, the second path appears.
Doesn't just adding blocks into the path also count? Also, I got a sub earlier, Despair Garden, 14 months. Thank you.
Let's begin.
Oh my god. One, two. How many moves do I get? One. Two, three, four. That doesn't work. 1, 2. No. I have to get here still, right? 1, 2. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh.
This is the other solution. The alternative choice. I created a new solution.
By putting more blocks in.
Master Diviner, you're not the only one who can design a puzzle.
What?
And I don't tread the path of destiny alone.
I don't get it.
You think that by calling on your companions for help, you created a new path
Oh.
out of thin air?
It's just like, I see what
You're
they're
just
doing.
playing with semantics. I could weave 1,000 routes for you, but they lead to the same destination. So what significance is there in having a
200
choice?
bits from Joe, thank you. You don't even understand what Ching Shui is saying. SMH.
Creatures like you don't understand humans. The universe is like jade tiles on a game table. When the tiles are shuffled, the outcome is already predetermined. Which tiles can be played, which tiles are left over, what kind of hand the person next to you is trying to make. All of these can be determined through calculations. But if everything is just a calculation, the game loses its flavor. Randomness and adaptability, ambushing your opponent, twists and turns, the balance of the elements. It's a mix of calculations, unknowns, and loss of complete control that makes Celestial Jade the kind of game it is. And those are the same things that give life its color and vibrance. Do my choices at the game table mean nothing if I have a sure loss in front of me? No! The choices are what make the game meaningful in the first place. Even if I lose, I'll still make choices to lighten the loss. Just like the Master Diviner is making choices for her own agenda. You were right when you said that as Master Diviner, you must comb through the complex threads of destiny day after day, all for the preservation of this giant ship. In this vast universe, a game where there are only losers, our Master Diviner is making endless choices, fighting against the odds just so the Lawfu can travel safely for another day. In my book, she's the best player there is. Why would someone as talented as the Master Diviner go through the trouble of making endless choices if the end result is predetermined? Heliobus, you cannot fathom the joys of humanity. You are imprisoned by the illusion of destiny, unable to free yourself. And you want everyone who peeks into the future to suffer the same pain as you. You don't understand humans at all.
Don't let them trick you, Fu Xuan! Don't push me away! Don't let her words fool you!
Now.
Kirillum, release the Master Diviner!
I see through your trickery! I see through every bit of it! I'm going to lose! Victory is beyond my reach! Why? Why is there no alternative? Everything in this universe
More enemies.
is predetermined.
Time for a plan.
No, I had no path
This is double
to victory.
Don't come any closer!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Oh,
Blade knows no mercy. The fight is set.
hi, Blade.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it for me. Fail to send you.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again!
Oh, that's not good. Oh God. Oh God.
Can I have fun this time?
Should have brought Locha.
You impede me. Fail to send you.
All good. I got Blade. You can do it.
Master Diviner! Are you alright? I'm fine. Just a small headache, nothing more. It's normal to experience some discomfort after being possessed by a heliobus, but nothing a few medicinal pellets can't take care of. Is that Kirillum? They may not be the most powerful fragment, but becoming entangled in their illusion can lead to endless despair.
Hurry! Just hurry up and seal me in the darkness. I've foreseen what happens next. You're going to imprison me.
Xingque, thanks to you, the Divination Commission is safe again. No need to thank me, Master Diviner. By the way, while you were possessed, you fired me from the Commission. So... that counts, right? I'll have to ask you to give me written notice that my contract's been unilaterally terminated. Then, with all the years I've spent in the Divination Commission, I'll be able to get a great severance package. And I already planned what to do with all the money. I'm gonna open a gaming parlor, hire a couple of workers to run it, and spend the rest of my days living off the profits. I'll have started a new life without having lifted a finger.
Are there 2 Qingques?
I see. What a pity. I don't recall anything I may or may not have said while possessed by the Heliobus. In any case, Qingque, why are you still here? Shouldn't you be on duty back at the repository? Huh? Master Diviner, you can't back out now! Of course I can. After all, there are always choices in life. You taught me that.
One.
I can't convince real you, let alone possessed you. Master Diviner, you should get some rest. I'm gonna go take a get back to work.
Someone so desperately wants to get fired. It's so funny. Yeah, you get a 6 severance if you're fired before your contract.
My actions today brought great shame on the Divination Commission.
Don't worry, Qingque is the only witness in the commission.
I shall have to think of a way to keep her from talking. Just kidding.
Heliobi are good at finding people's weaknesses and exploiting them. Everyone has some kind of weakness. You're not to blame.
That's right. You were just a victim of the Heliobus's trickery, Diviner Fu. No need to blame yourself.
I must express my sincere gratitude to all of you for your help. Apologies, but the Divination Commission is in disarray at the moment. I must return and set things in order. I'm afraid I cannot see you off in person.
Wait! There's something we need to ask you.
What is it? I agree that the Master Diviner gets possessed wouldn't make for a good headline. I don't care how you spin the story, so long as you leave my name and identity out of it.
Huh. We're posting. Oh. Hottest scoops. Yes.
I have many things to attend to. Please allow me to save my thanks for another day.
We won't delay you any longer. We need to go to Fictional Garden and seal Carolum away.
We gotta go make our social media post. How do I get in there? Why is it posting over here? Do I have to go the long way around? What? Go. Where am I? I have to go there? I have to go the long way? Man.
Since when did Fictional Garden become?
I never entered that part. I barely touched this event, man. Star Rail events are too long. Right? Genshin is pretty good at pacing them out, even though they like lock them for like a couple days before you can move ahead. Oh my god, Star Rail. It's just like, here's a 40-hour event just for you. And you're just like, man, I don't want to play that much. What is happening?
Wow! Can I really keep it?
The whole patch to do them? I think it's difficult for me just because it's too much going on.
Hey, we're Heliobi, not ghosts.
I didn't expect to find this here.
I'm expecting to leave it for last minute. I have other things to do though, man. I Got like a job. Oh, fuck off. No. Got like a job. Let me down. It's well done, but overwhelming. Yeah, like I don't mind it. I like what they did with it. It's a lot to do. It's just a lot. I got other things to do, man. Come on. It's like not the only game I play. I play other games.
It seems that your operations have met with some success.
Forgot he was
I've
here.
been browsing through some of the stories on Ghostly Grove myself. They make for good reading.
I'm heading off.
Very well then. Miss Hanya is waiting for you by the suppression towers.
Good old Jing Yuan.
Hey, we're Heliobi.
In order to catch Heliobi on the run, the Ten Lords Commission has devised a few...
Ahoy there, esteemed guests. How do you end up on the City Watch performance? Please get off quickly. Ghost! What are you yelling for? You freaked me out. But I never get later, so I won't hold a grudge to you. 10 Lords only let me go around the official guard like this. It took me a long time to find the Cedar Square, and I've been singing my heart out for ages now. But you're the only one I've met. Is Opera really in such decline? Opera, this place is too bleak for you. Oh, good point. Are you saying that I should go into town and find a more thriving theater? No, please don't. Just kidding. Don't be scared. It's only a forsaken place like this that the Ten Lords Commission can turn a blind eye to me. To be honest, singing to nobody in here is really boring. Have you got any interest in learning Drooming Flower Drum Opera with me? Can I think it over? Alright, let's learn that song you just heard. Wedding Wine. How about it? Just sing it as a way for me to stave off boredom. I'm in a good mood. I won't run around all over the place, and if you don't run around the place, you're in a good mood, right? Okay. Start learning how to sing. Do that later. Are the self-modeling resin and light cone the only rewards? I think the light cone is worth it. The self-modeling resin is just like another gacha.
On behalf of the Ten Lords Commission, I commend you for your great service in resolving the Divination Commission crisis. I will honor all of you before the Ten Lords.
Thanks, Madame Hanya. But, we really couldn't have defeated Carolyn without Miss Chingtre's help.
I didn't realize that one as skilled as Diviner Fu would also be susceptible to the power of the Heliobi. That said, I can understand her plight. After all, we're all moving forward on our own unseen paths in no uncertain terms. Judges are instructed by the Ten Lords to carry out their orders, but no one ever explains their meaning to us. Just like the Master Diviner, no matter what cruel and horrible paths she foresaw, as long as it benefited the Luofu, she had to make a choice. Those choices may be correct and far-sighted, but we are, after all, flesh and blood, and we cannot help but agonize over the process of making them.
Madame Hanya?
I apologize. I was getting carried away. I think all the paperwork must have worn down my mental acuity. Today's business is finished. Please get some good rest.
Right. Let's call it a day. And you too, Judge Hanya. Don't work yourself to death.
It's finally time to get back to bed. Goodbye, everyone.
That's me. I'm Sushung. Group chat. Why don't we start with Ho and talk about what we did today? Today we see the Heliobus, Carolyn. Thank you for the help, everyone. By the way, Miss Chingchui looks so cool. True dat. Yeah. Well, let me tell you something funny. A while back, I got this message from someone accusing me of plagiarizing their shop review videos. Even threatened to take legal action if I didn't respond right away. I simply replied, nah, it's my own stuff from last year. And they argued that there's no statute of limitations for plagiarism, and whether I uploaded the video 10 years ago or 100 years ago, it should still count as plagiarism. You're famous now, little Gwei. That's what I think too. Why don't you go check our follower count? I'm feeling like I'm floating on cloud 9 now. You've been floating there for a while. You've been floating there for a while. You've been floating there for a while. Don't forget to go check it. Oh, Suzy Jung's Hanya? I didn't realize. Yeah, I know she does Eula. I just didn't realize that's who she was. I just got her too. Let me go listen.
I am Hanya, envoy of the 10 Lords.
Yep.
Out of the 4 duties of a judge,
okay,
detention,
I hear it now.
lockup, execution, and interrogation, I am in charge of interrogation. Held in high esteem by the 10 Lords, I am the wielder of the Oracle Brush, recording crimes and punishments.
She's also Kirara and JP? Huh. Who does she have like words with? Blade? Oh.
This man has violated every statute in the Xianzhou legal code. It is rare to find a long-life individual who carries such a crime-ridden history and still maintains his sanity. Once my sister catches him, I'll examine his crimes in detail.
Interesting. Cool. More Genshin people in this game. Oh, I think I have all the characters again though. Yeah, also, I still have to do, I mean, I won't get the rewards for this, but I still have to do this event. I haven't even started this one yet.
He even jaywalked.
Oh, so many. He even jaywalked? Who? What? Who jaywalked? Oh, Blade. Oh, breaking the law. Okay, chat. I'll be back later because I'm still technically on the clock. I was trying to fit in that signing thing while I was working on the side here. So I'm gonna go wrap that up. I didn't have a stream planned for today, but I think I'll come back on probably later tonight because I don't really have anything to do. So unless I do have to fix my PC. I keep forgetting how to do that. I think I forgot already because everything was okay all stream. I was expecting it to crash, but it didn't. So I was like, oh, okay. But I guess we'll see about that later then. Anyway, it's Christmas weekend. Holy shit. You guys ready for Christmas? Christmas time? Wow. Okay. No. I might come back later. If not, I don't know. I'll come back later. I just don't know when. Let's go raid June. Jude's pulling for Navia C2 today, it looks like. He's doing it right now. So I'll drop you guys off there. I'm gonna go get my IRL work done right here, as you can see. Right here. My work laptop has been right there. I need to go back to work. And I'll come back later. Alright, thanks for being cool during the Streamily signing thing, though. I like that. Maybe we'll have more voice actors on stream sometime. Maybe they'll ask me to bring some other people on. Okay. Alright. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.